audio, and this is for the DMC. And what camera am I looking at? Dude, we got like 20 million cameras here. Which one I look at? Oh, you going? Okay, yeah, you can use this. All right, all right. Is Tomcat in the screen or no? You could if you want to. It's gonna be raw freestyle. All right, here we go. Tell me when. Okay, let's get a little logo thing going. Cause if you're gonna use this shit, then we're gonna go here. All right, y'all. Our Twitch fam is watching us do a podcast. Okay, ready? Here we go. Oops, my bad. Okay, here we go. Oops. All right, here we go. What am I doing? Okay, ready and action. All right, y'all. We got special guest DJ Quest in the house. We got special guest DJ Quest. We're gonna do a little history on. I guess we're gonna talk about what we talk about. Bay Area scratches. Okay. Bay Area scratches. What kind of what makes us a little bit different from the world? What do you think, DJ Quest? What do you think?
What's up, man? What up to everyone out there in DMC land? It's an honor to be back on here. I don't know, man. What do you think? I think Bay Area is unique because we were kind of drawing styles from the East Coast, from a lot of the Miami cats, from the LA guys, obviously Joe Cooley, and we were just kind of mixing everyone up, I think, man. I think the fact that we were just exposed to everyone's styles, I think we made it our own, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a good point right there. What do you call it? I think that a lot of cameras were on, or music recording studios were on LA and New York and, like you said, Miami, but there was nobody looking at us, and we were developing things like the flare scratch. When DJ Flare came out with the flare scratch, and like when Mixmaster Mike came out with the tweak scratch, and we did the crab scratch came out, and a lot of things people didn't see that stuff, and of course the reverse fader style, the bulletproof scratch hamsters. DJ Quest's crew is known for scratching in reverse. They didn't see that because all the eyes were on the East Coast and West Coast, but not our West Coast. We're, I guess, Northwest or some shit. But so when they kind of saw that, I guess I'm to blame for it. Maybe I kind of accidentally won a DMC battle back then, and we were kind of showing a lot of weird styles that we've been developing here in the Bay that no one had seen. So it was kind of like, maybe for us it wasn't a shock because they always see that shit. But the weird styles that we're doing, that was like, oh, it's kind of like that's different. But to us it was just like, it's normal out here to be a little bit different from the East Coast and LA, I guess. What do you think about that?
Well, yeah, I mean, you're right about that, but I think that we were so after speed and like futuristic scratches, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the same time, for me personally, being exposed to DJs like Cash Money, that funk was something that I felt like I needed to integrate into the fast stuff that we were doing. You know what I'm saying? But also we were using line switches. Remember that? We were using transformer switches.
Big shots to Newmark.
yeah.
The old Newmark
Yeah.
stuff. What is it? 1450, 1150 mixers. What else was there? 18. Was it 1850 or 1800 Newmarks? They had the little switch on there. I'm surprised today they haven't made a mixer with those dope ass switches on there. If any mixer company comes out with a switch kind of similar to that, with the accuracy of those clickers back then, they'll win. But no one's doing it. We're like, what's going on?
Yeah.
The closest was the Flash Former. Remember that little Flash Former? Little switch?
And Flash Former, Flash had some creative stuff on there where he had the left and right thing going on with the buttons. Remember that?
Big shots to Grandmaster Flash.
Oh, yeah.
Very creative. If you don't know what the Flash Former is, try to find one on eBay. That is a classic piece of sound altering device, whatever you call it. It's just, that's a weird, it's not even really a mixer. It's kind of like what it was. It's called a Flash Former.
It was a cutting box.
Yeah.
It's a cutting box, but it was done with the way that it was built. You could almost grab it like a fader, but it was a line switch.
Yeah. So we were so used to that line switch out here, that we started getting spoiled and doing all these weird, fast-ass experimental scratches, and so that translated over to our Bay Area style and stuff. But
I used to have a realistic mixer that I don't even remember the model, but it was like a big old one with the echo and everything, and I would dig into the line switch, and what I loved about that line switch in particular was that it had a cutoff point at the same place. A lot of times switches will shut off at one point and turn off at a different point, but this one was like precise.
What's the name of that mixer?
Man, it was a big old Radio Shack, a realistic mixer with the echo on.
My
it.
Radio Shack mixers were tough to work. Damn, you got a good one. Huh?
Well, I beat the shit out of that one. So I broke it in, but I remember doing a scratch on there. Eddie Def named it the speeder because I would just grab that switch and just go.
You invented this scratch. Quest was vibrating on the fader, and is that what you call it, a speeder?
Yeah.
Shit, that's dope scratch right there. Do you have a video of that somewhere?
It's on
send
audio.
Send it to
audio
Antriks.
somewhere. It's on one of our old school like mixes that we did with Eddie Def.
Dude, can you do that nowadays?
Nah. No. Even if I wanted to, man.
Oh man, it's a fucking badass scratch, y'all. You gotta see this. One day we gotta
crazy.
figure out how to get that on video because that's
that was crazy.
Sick ass scratch right there. A lot of stuff the Quest did. A lot of us in the Bay saw it, but the world has still yet to discover what Quest's underground superpowers are yet, man. So yeah, we gotta fucking see. We gotta show that to the world. It's crazy. Big shouts to Mixmaster Mike, DJ Apollo, DJ 8 Ball. Who else is in the Bay that was like doing some wild ass shit?
Oh, DJ Disc, man.
DJ Disc, yep. DJ
Eddie
Flair,
Def.
Eddie Def.
DJ Flair. DJ Flair. That cat came out of nowhere. I remember. Well, of course he had already been studying DJs for a while, but I remember when I met him, I was like, "You had your surfboard with you?" Because I would have never imagined that this cat was gonna come with one of the illest styles ever.
Genius, and he was doing the reverse stuff that is not necessarily a reverse fader, but using the fader like with the open style, rather starting instead of starting closed like we're so used to. He started with it open, and that was what the flare scratch it really is. But
you know what was trippy though? What was actually cool at the same time, that we were all trying to figure out what the flare scratch was, but because a lot of us didn't know what it was, we were just thinking that it was a fast-ass transformer, right? And I remember for a moment there was a lot of DJs that were transforming hella fast.
Yeah, so they couldn't figure out the flare.
They couldn't figure out the flare, but at the same time, it helped them elevate their transformer game. You know what I'm saying? So,
man.
So he kind of like lit a fire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think, he doesn't get enough props in my opinion too. But it's the Bay Area thing, and that's like the history part of it. That there's all these cats that have contributed over the years, and they did their thing, and a lot of us doing scratches now probably wouldn't be doing them the way we're doing them if it wasn't for these cats.
That's right. And then later we scientifically broke down a flare scratch, and we're like, wait a minute, DJ Cash Money was doing that a long time ago, like with the what do you call it, this shit right here. That's a flare scratch, and we're like, wait a minute. Yeah, it's not really the 2-click flare. The OG flare that Flair came up with was this. That's the one that blew everybody away. Like, what is that? We could never figure that out. But yes, big shouts to DJ
I thought
Flair.
that Philly style too may have contributed to the flare as well.
There was a flare scratch in there. DJ Miz.
Yeah,
doing it.
But just in general, like the 2-click transformers.
Oh,
you know
that swing transform. That's funky shit.
That might have been something that, I don't know, maybe Flair was trying to execute that, and by accident he didn't shut the fader off, and it ended up turning into a flare. You know what I'm saying?
From what Flair told me, when I said hang around with Flair, he said he got it from Cash Money was doing something that sounded like but he didn't think it was transform. He actually thought it was starting with the fader open, and so that's how Flair came up with that OG 2-click flare. That's what he said. So because he said he couldn't figure it out, but he ran across something that was that had it changed the whole planet and shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so big shouts to him. And then of course DJ Disc took that flare scratch and did a thing called the orbit, which as we know it's like so he took the flare scratch into that world too. So that's another one that changed the whole game. Super fast. You can go extra fast. Put the record on 45 and do all kind of stuff. So big shouts to DJ Disc.
Oh yeah, I love the Orbis to this day, man. It's one of those scratches that you kind of default to because, you know, when your arms tense up or you tighten up too much, it's like a good exit scratch.
Oh
right?
man, it's everybody using all the DJs now just using that scratch.
Yeah, but it's funky too.
Oh yeah, because they got that swing in there, definitely. And
what are the scratches, man?
You know, the crab scratch came after that. That was what do you call it? I saw this guy DJ IXL doing a scratch like this.
Was it the one with the broken fader?
I don't know. He was just tapping the fader with 2 fingers, and I was like, instead of tapping it, why don't you just rub your fingers across the fader? And so that's how the crepe scratch. It was called the crepe scratch because me and Mixmaster Mike went to Lebanon and we ordered a crepe, and then the waitress was like, "Oh, do you want crepe?" And then I think we were on some psychedelics and we were just laughing our ass off, and we're like, "We're gonna call that scratch the crepe scratch." And no one could pronounce it, so it became the crab scratch.
So I had heard a different story about how the crab became, and it was just someone with a broken fader. I think I might have heard the story from this, that it was a broken fader, and it was executing that twiddle sort of movement, and it was sounding like what the crab sounds like, but then eventually you all added the thumb and
no, I showed it to the first people I showed it to was Shortcut and Disc. They were there. We came to the house and I said, "Check this out, guys," and I showed it to them. So I asked Shortcut and Disc about that. Of course, one of them is gonna say that it was another way. I'm not gonna say who, but it has nothing to do with crabs. If you watch the video, it's called Turntable Mechanics Workshop. Me, D-Styles, and Shortcut did an instruction video, and you can see it's spelled crepe before it was even the crab scratch.
We should call it crepe.
Yeah, I mean, if you know your history, you'll be like, "Oh, the crepe
variation."
Yeah.
Make some variations of it.
Oh yeah, there's so many variations now. There's flare crabs and all these combinations with the chirp and all that shit, and it's amazing.
Oh, so we're just having a conversation with Tomcat about another thing that it's not originated in the Bay Area, but the stabs.
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 Woo,
you know,
yeah,
we used to go. Remember in your studio, we used to go with the turntable pitch from like, -8, go through a whole beat, and then speed it up a notch, and so on until we get to 45 and all the way up on the fader, on the pitch. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah,
doing straight up.
Develop our
stabs
speed.
and
Yeah, sure.
Working out.
I want to give a shout to somebody that really inspired me with stabs was Ice-T's DJ. Evil E.
Yeah.
He came out with some shit that was super fast stabs. Okay, let's go back to stabs. Like, I think the first guy that was doing stabs was I guess a lot of New York DJs. DXT on that song Rocket. How would that scratch go? The Rocket scratch.
Rocket scratch.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What?
The Rocket scratch. There you go. Rocket scratch. All right. So
one thing I just wanted to mention something that when I started out scratching, I didn't have my hand like this on the record.
Okay.
When I started out with my hand sideways.
Oh.
And if you remember, a lot of the old school cats would actually scratch with their thumb on the side of the record.
That's DXT, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, so you could press the spindle so the record wouldn't skip.
Also, so you wouldn't get your greasy fingers on the record.
Right.
That was a big part of it.
Yes, they didn't want to touch the record.
When I learned to scratch, I started out like this with my hand
on the edge, huh?
Like this, just sideways.
Nice. It's more natural too, like that.
Yeah, right. But you kind of stuck doing that one thing.
Well, you know what? Now that you said that, I get faster stabs when I put my hand like that. Sometimes I'll stab like this, but it's a little bit difficult. But if I turn my hand a little bit like this, I can get faster stabs. So I still do what you're talking about, to get it that way. That's interesting.
Well, one thing about stabs that I have felt over the years is that you'll use different parts of your arm. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll use the elbow part of your muscles or whatever's going on in there, and switch it to your wrist. You know what I mean? But I feel like the faster ones come from like the wrist sort of like attack, as opposed to like the putting your whole
Yeah, it's
arm
more
into it.
relaxed.
Yeah, more relaxed. Exactly.
Yeah, right. That's good. Woo! Yeah, that's clean.
As opposed to,
Yeah, it's your whole arm. It's like, yeah,
it's
that
like
hurts.
It's like you're struggling a little.
Yes,
bit, you know
yes,
what I mean? Like,
absolutely. Yeah.
but, you know, whatever. If it sounds clean, it sounds clean.
Yeah.
It's also one of those things that everybody's gonna do it different, and it just that's what adds your flavor into the particular pattern.
That's interesting. That we call that ergonomics, right? When you just kind of the least amount of work to get the job done. So that's interesting. What else is there? Oh yeah, so DXT was doing the stabs, and then it started getting faster. Mixmaster Ice with the triplets. Like how did that do that UTFO pattern?
You're asking the wrong guy.
Oh, now you're doing that's a seesaw. Do that one where he goes yeah. They started getting faster.
Yeah, that's right. That's all stats right there.
Yep. And then after that, I guess a few months later, Ice-T's DJ came out, Evil E, on a song called Dog in the Wax, and then he started doing really fast stabs. Like, do you remember how he did that?
I was gonna try to set up the effect for that. Remember, I think it was on Dog in the Wax. He had that one.
Right, yeah.
Remember, he had that. It was like some sort of like
Yeah, he had a little delay on there. Yep.
like a flanger.
Oh, did he? We should pull that up right now. Wanna go on YouTube and find that shit?
Yeah, he was one of the first cats using effects.
Right. Is it You Don't Quit or is it Dog in the Wax? It was both of those records, right?
Both of those.
Which one? Dog in the Wax? Which one was first though? Dog in the Wax. Let's try You Don't Quit. All right, y'all. We're gonna go. Check out. Listen to this.
My name is Ice-T when you pronounce it, but I'm not the T the British drink each noon. I'm Ice Capital T.
Shit, here we go. So this song, when we heard this, we were like, damn, this DJ is going super fast. What year is this? You would say 1985, right? Let's fast forward it. I'm gonna fast forward to when the DJ Evil E does those stabs. When I heard this, I was like, my mind just exploded. It's near the end, kind of like a grand finale thing, right? Here it comes. Oh yeah, I remember that. Here it comes. Oh shit. Don't quit. Oh man, when you first heard that, Quest, what did you think?
I stopped thinking.
That was like, for me, I was like, what the fuck? I didn't think humans could do that shit.
I don't think my mind had evolved enough at that point to understand what was even going on. You know what I mean? I'll tell you what some of the like early scratches that I loved. You had Jazzy Joyce cutting up on It's My Beat.
Ooh, let me find that right now.
Super simple, but
really
so funky, bro.
Jazzy Joyce?
Yes. Well, Sweet Tea. Sweet Tea and Jazzy Joyce. It's My Beat.
It's My Beat.
Yes.
So this is what happened. So the
Bay on there is so funky.
Yeah, the Bay Area,
And
we
it's
didn't have this
simple.
shit. We didn't make no records. It was like fucking, we just had to listen to these guys in New York and LA. There was no Bay Area rappers or nothing like that. With DJs, especially. But back then, all the rappers had scratchers back then in, what was this, 1985? Hip-hop had just first started. Let's see if I can find this right here. What part of the song is it on? It's coming up. Right around here. Tell me when. Okay. I don't even think I heard this song. It's been so long. Here we go. Woo. And what is it about that you like? That it's so simple. Simplistic, but it just sounds so dope.
I mean, you know, man, we're always trying to achieve technique and like the next thing, but the most soulful stuff doesn't have to be technical. You know what I'm saying? That soulful stuff is simple. It just has to sound good. You know? There's also another track by House of Pain. DJ Lethal. I'm trying to remember that.
Which one?
The track that was on the opposite side of Jump Around. I think.
On the back side of
Yeah,
Jump Around?
And there's a scratch on it.
What's the title?
It's super. I want to say it's actually sloppy.
Sometimes those are fun. That human element of being sloppy is always the shit.
Name slipped my mind. The name of the track.
But it's on the back. House of Pain.
Yeah, try that. Anyway, it's almost like a sloppy scratch. It's very sloppy. Very like, just like, you know, nothing that you want to hear at a battle necessarily. Yeah. But it's so funky.
What? Okay, what is the title? I want to hear this shit. What's the title, man?
Shit, I don't know what the
I'm
name
gonna type in B-side of what?
Jump Around.
Oh shit. Jump Around. Tell me if any of these titles come up. House of Pain, Jump Around, Battle Mix. Come on. Let me look in the chat. Maybe the chat here is gonna know. We got our
somebody knows. And I should know this.
We also got our Twitch stream watching us right now. Anybody know the title of that song? Let's see. This guy says next beat. This guy said
Anthem.
Anthem. Is that what it is? Aw, shit. Thank you, 415 Boxing. That guy is old school. Let's check it out. House of Pain, Anthem.
Yeah. Word up.
I'm interested, man. I want to see what this is. This is crazy. Is that it right here? Anthem? I want to see what this is. All right, here we go. Anthem.
Well, how?
It's like a feeling it gives you, right?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
all right. I want to see this shit. Let's see here. Let me skip this commercial right here. I remember this. So that was the one? Let me rewind that. I want to rewind that. I heard it. It was sloppy, but I like it though.
It's super sloppy.
It's like a drunken scratch.
Yeah,
I love it. Yeah.
It just has feeling. You know.
I want to hear that again. I'm sorry.
I've heard tons of technique scratches, but this is just funky. He missed a click, but it's still on beat. Well, I mean, I kind of like it. I almost kind of like it with that missing click.
I love that. Yes,
and
yes,
it's
yes.
almost like he's doing it on the up fader.
Oh, it's real subtle and shit. That fucking that click that's supposed to be there and shit. Oh man, that's dope. That's dope how you recognize that. That's real. You got good musician ears. It's amazing.
I mean, it's just stuff that I like as I was growing up. You know what I mean? So it's like it influenced me no matter what. You know what I mean? It's with me.
I love that.
That's why sometimes you just gotta, you just kind of gotta like take a left turn and see what happens.
Oh, it's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Man, once again, we got DJ Quest. He's breaking it down. We're talking about scratches that influenced the West Coast, or actually the Bay Area. Because we were.
Yo, what do you think about tone scratches? Like, where do you think that originated?
Tone scratches. I did some of that in DMC, but there was a guy that before me that did that. I forgot where it was. The Netherlands. He did some on the pitch control, like or something. I forgot what it was, but I ain't gonna take credit for that.
Mixmaster I's doing something.
Oh, what?
Though.
You know what? I think a lot of DJs did that. So, but yeah. So with the tone scratch,
you had that shit when you started doing the songs. That was kind of like on another level too. That
I mean, I did Mary Had a Little Lamb, and then I did how you call it, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, and then but then there was another guy in the DMC a year or two late before me that did something like that. I think I forgot. He just probably did something like or some shit like that. I forgot what it was, but I want to give a big shout to DJ 8 Ball. That's another Bay Area guy that did something different. How you call it? He played Iron Man. Remember he did Iron Man?
Oh yeah.
That was kind of shocking when he did that. I was like, I wasn't expecting that. That was pretty dope. He played Iron Man on the turntables.
I
with
went
the
to his
pitch.
house. We used to kick it,
Yeah, that's the whole.
and the Bay Area cat. We used to kick it, and I remember going to his house, and he had his techniques where the markers are, basically had them mapped out with the notes.
No
Yeah,
shit.
like-
Oh.
Yeah, like G, A, B. So he had already figured out where the notes were when you
Yeah.
put the pitch here, what the note was. So that kind of like was already on another level, and now you got pitch play and stuff like that on the mixers.
Dude, I want to give a big shout to my crew. DJ D Styles had developed a turntable called the Controller One. That's
Word.
yeah, that's another thing where we took the pitch thing to another level where you could play the tones on a turntable. That's another guy. Speaking of a Bay Area, how you call it, scratch innovators. That's another guy. All his combos, we can't forget him and stuff. But
Oh yeah.
but
man.
going with the pitch turntable, he also developed a turntable, the Controller One, and that also turned into this reloop turntable. It has like notes on it now. You can play it like the keyboard. How you call it? Got a MIDI thing going on.
different scales and.
And another guy that's taking it to another level with that is you. You do that stuff. Like you were even asking, like, how come the pitch isn't here and things like that. And Quest, we want to get him on board, and so he's got so many ideas to invent like a new type of turntable. Like, what would you want to have on a turntable? He has a band called Live Human where they do all kind of experimental turntable shit. Talk about that.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's just wanting to take scratching and DJing. I don't want to say on another level, but on a level that's not just mixing other people's music, but creating my own stuff. You know what I mean? I feel like so much of the equipment that comes out is geared directly for like club DJs or specifically turntablists. But I feel like there's a lot of DJs like myself who want to try to play some of our sounds in more melodic ways.
Yep.
Want to be able to loop that, build tracks, off of loops, all using the turntable, and sort of like pushing the turntable as an instrument, as a one voice instrument that has many approaches, as opposed to like you having to rely on an entire setup and playing a beat off of one. And because man, you could have 8 turntables and mix all of those or whatever, but there is so much more to learn on just one turntable. You know what I'm saying? Like
It's overlooked. Turntable
yeah,
as a
it's-
musical instrument is like
Yeah.
it's so overlooked.
mean-
It goes over everyone's heads.
patterns aside, that's already like a whole other science, right? Just all the patterns that are out there, that's a whole other science. But just the ability to be able to grab a sound, play that, maybe loop it, maybe play it again at a different octave, bring in a bass kind of sound, and like be able to like build and layer your own things to create your own compositions using nothing but a turntable.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of what I like to be able, where I like to be able to go to, and what I like to see in equipment. You know what I mean? So I'm a little disappointed sometimes when, like when companies will take out like the send and returns, for example, off of mixer,
Oh,
because
that's what we need on the mixers. What you were saying, a
because-
send and return.
yeah, because then you can't connect other devices,
I like
effects, loopers, whatever. You know what I mean? And I get it. Like there's a lot of effects and things on there, but DJ equipment for a musician, DJ needs to be a little bit more flexible. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, we've come a long way. Don't get me wrong. The faders now are like pretty amazing on most mixers, and like again, like the pitch play stuff. DJ working on something that's so much tighter than what's been out there.
Oh yeah, big shouts to DJ Algorithm, the
Yes.
DJ AI Pro app
Tight.
is what I'm using right here. I'm just using my iPad and stuff. Let me see if I can get a shot of that. Um, but yeah, that's really interesting. All that stuff you're talking about. See, look, I don't look at. I'm just using my iPad. I'm not even using my laptop anymore. It's real accurate. Big shots to Algorithm. You could download this app on your iPad, and yeah, it's amazing. I used to use Tractor for a long time, and this is now I don't have to carry my laptop anymore. It's just this freaking iPad. It's amazing, and big shots to Reloop. Also, needles too. Big shots to Shure. They stopped making Shure needles, but there's a company called Jico in Japan, and they make the replacements for the Shure needles, head shells, or whatever you call it, the cartridges. Big shots to them. But I want to go back to what Quest was saying about the musicianship in DJing and playing tones and making like a band thing out of it. That's another thing we forgot to mention. That is a Bay Area thing where we had the invisible scratch pickles, we had the bulletproof scratch hamsters, and we were playing the turntables like a musician, like a band. Like somebody would scratch drums, somebody would scratch the bass line, somebody would scratch whatever, horns, everything. It's kind of like that. That's a Bay Area thing too, because we were kind of like, this whole subject was, what is it that the Bay contributed to the scratching world? So, and I guess also the first scratching song was, I guess, what would it be, like the Invisible Scratch Pickles versus Clams of Death maybe? But then there was a crew before that, which was Mixmaster Mike and Apollo. This is before I was even in the crew. Mixmaster Mike and Apollo were the first ones to do something together. What were they called? TMS? No, TWS. Together with Style. That was their group. Mixmaster Mike and DJ Apollo were on 2 turntables, and they would kill Peter Piper. You could see that when we entered the DMC competition. I just added my little thing when I jumped in the crew a little bit later, and that's when we became Rocksteady DJs, and then later Invisible Scratch Pickles. And then, of course, then I did an album called Wave Twisters, where I scratched everything, all the drums and hi-hats and everything. And that's a song called Invasion of the Octopus People. And even Quest was on that that one album where that first song came out. Was it the Bomb DJ thing, whatever? What is that? The Bomb called? Return of the DJs. Yeah, Quest was probably on a gang of songs on there. And then D-Styles came out with the album, all scratching. And then the movie Wave Twisters, the movie came out, which was all scratching movie. So that I totally forgot. That's a kind of a Bay Area thing, right? Yeah. Okay. So I don't want to, like, how you call it, toot our horn too much, but this is kind of like where the subject is on, like, not L.A. scratching and not Miami, not New York, but I guess out here and shit.
So another thing too that we used to. For example, you had DJ Paz, who was playing with MCM and the Monster. Disc was playing
big
with
shouts
MCM
to
and the
DJ Disc,
Monster.
Scratching in a band. Yep.
I got to play with MCM and the Monster.
You're in what band are you in? You're in like a 20 million bands, man.
No. But
everybody's like, we want Quest.
So I was just gonna mention the fact that there was a lot of Bay Area DJs who were playing with bands, and for a while that became a thing. Like
punk rock groups too, rock bands, like jazz bands. There's still the DJ Plattern and who's the other guy in Oakland? Oakland Faders. Yeah, Spare, and Disc was Herbie Hancock's DJ. Apollo was Branford Marsalis's DJ.
Right. Exactly.
I mean, I would have to say it's kind of, how you call it, very spread out. Like, it's not just like a hip hop thing. It's like scratching can be.
But that's where I think it needs to go. That's, in my opinion, man. It hasn't gone there. It hasn't, like, it's still kind of like a cult. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but it can't go there.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like, most people around the world, like the average citizen, if they hear the word DJ, they think that it's, somebody in a club, or somebody doing jumping jacks or
that's
whatever. You know what I mean?
That's
like,
normal,
exactly. But that's what most people think that is. Or when they think about scratching, they think it's just wiggy, 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 and they'll literally say that, and it's almost like mocking it. You know what I mean? Not really knowing what scratching really is, not even giving it a chance to know that there's a huge foundation underneath, but we can still push it a little further from the cult it is into, like, the masses, like the same way that DST and Herbie Hancock were doing Rocket, and everybody got to see that. You know what I mean? So I think there's still room for it to get to that point.
That's beautiful, man. I love the way Quest thinks. It's like it's still growing, and there's so much more universe to explore in Scratch land. Somebody was mentioning Billy Jam. Billy Jam was a guy that had a radio show where he had Quest come on, Eddie Def, all of us, DJ Disc, DJ Flair, MCUB was on there too. Shortcut, D Styles, and we just had like a pirate radio station. It was totally illegal back then to have a pirate radio station. They could the cops can come in and be like hone in to the signal and turn you off or some shit. I forgot what it was, but yeah, it was called pirate radio. Billy Jam, big shouts to him.
Oh yeah, Billy's a huge supporter of not just turntablism, but just hip hop in general, man. That man's been
Hip Hop Slam.
He's been in every corner of the Bay promoting any artist that he encounters. So yeah, big shout to Billy.
Yep, and also Mars is in your crew. That guy's very
Mars,
experimental,
very original,
super dope, original guy. And what else is there? Man, a lot of Bay Area stuff that I guess that's what we're talking about. Somebody's mentioned DJ Swamp. DJ Swamp is from Ohio, but that's another experimental guy. That's another territory besides L.A. and New York and Miami and the Bay. That's freaking high called Midwest, right? Ohio. So big shouts to him. Also big shouts to DJ Tic Tac from Ohio as well. Drum and bass. Now we're getting off the subject. But what else is there? Oh man, I guess we could keep talking about. I guess let's get back into the nerdy stuff. The scratches in the Bay we were doing. A lot of Mixmaster Mike invented a scratch called the 2-week scratch. Remember this? And what else was there? Hydroplanes. Hydroplanes was invented. I saw this a conguero guy that plays the congas, and he licked his finger and rubbed the finger on the skin of the Congo drum, and I was like, oh, let me try that on the turntables, and that's how that came up. And Mixmaster Mike's the one that named it. That, speaking of that scratch, that's one scratch that on some high-call DVSs it doesn't work, but big shots once again to Algorithm, DJ AI Pro. You can do all these scratches that on vinyl. You can do it on here. Then it usually doesn't show up on these DVSs, but this feels just like vinyl to me. It's Hydroplane. What else is there? I remember Rafik from Germany came out with tasers. Then I used big shots to D Styles, who taught me you can use your thumb too. So I was like, okay, let me use my thumb, and I started doing all these pushes. That's a Quasar, so that came from that. What else is there? This one. This is a Bay Area thing. The swipes. The what do you call it? Tapping. That's a Bay Area thing. Lasers. Man, what else is there? Zigzags. Oh man, there's so much Bay Area history that I guess we don't really talk about it because it's we're not yeah, we did this, we did that. It's kind of like a thing for all of us.
Kind of doing that right now.
Yeah, I'm actually doing it right now. Yes, yeah, and hand me that trophy over there, please. Thank you. But yeah, I mean, what else was from the Bay? A lot of stuff, huh? It's almost embarrassing. Yeah, let's talk about ourselves. Whose idea was this to talk about?
Whose idea?
Antriks, did you make us do this? This is actually we're actually on a punked show, huh? We're streaming on yeah. Big shouts to our Twitch audience. What's up? Yeah. Big shouts to A-Track, honorary member of the Invisible Scratch Pickles. DJ Tomcat, honorary member of the Invisible Scratch Pickles. What is it? Oh yeah. Woo, that scratch. What is that? We call this phasers. What else is there? Oh man. Oh, the red light district scratch. What else is there? Dude, you got to do that speeder scratch. Once again, I can't say this more than enough. You got to show that speeder scratch Quest. That shit is the most fucking craziest scratch I've ever seen in my life. Can you do it on that mixer?
It's a line switch.
It's a line switch? Yeah. Really?
Nah,
I never knew how you did it. That's how you do it. Aha!
You just
Dude, that scratch is crazy. There's a video of the Manor Music battles. Quest used to win these battles in Pacifica called the Manor Music battles at this one guitar store, and he had a scratch that everyone was like, "What the fuck is that?" So that's how you did it. You finally have figured it out. So you were doing it with the line switch, but there was something else you were doing.
You just tense up, man. You just kind of like tense up and just like put.
Oh, so you vibrated
Yeah,
the clicker switch.
That shit,
You vibrated
Basically.
the clicker switch. That rhymes with vibrated the clicker switch.
Yeah, I don't think I can do that with the fader.
Oh, right. Man, this is a badass scratch though. Eddie Def too. That guy was fast on Transformers. Big shout to Eddie Def with the green hair.
With the green hair.
Huh, right? He was on what do you call it? Ooh, El Stu. What is that now? That's another freaking experimental band, right? El Stu.
Well, wasn't that Disc and Eddie Def?
Oh, Disc and Eddie Def. Right. Man, that's fucking amazing. Whew, this interview is a long time, but Antriks is gonna chop this up. All right? He's gonna chop it up into like 2 seconds. Man, what else is there? So yeah, once again, the subject is on Bay Area scratching. Ah, man, what else was there? I guess waves too. That's another one. We're just doing this. It's later turned into big shots to Texas Scratch League. They got it faster. What do you call those things? Whips. Big shouts to them. Enfo in the house from Texas. What else is there? Man, so many scratches, huh? I'm looking at you because you guys are talking and we're getting.
Oh, your echo.
Oh yeah, echoes. These shits right here. Oh, and this, like clover tears and weird echo. Zigzag fades. Yep. That shit. And then if I had a clicker over here, I could do like the precursor to the Euro scratch. It was before the Euro scratch came out. Me and Mixmaster Mike did a DMC battle, 1993-94. In the DMC, we did this thing where I grabbed the fader. Let me see if I can do it. No, I can't do it right now.
Oh,
But
I remember that.
Yeah, 1993, 1994 DMC World Competition. Me and Mixmaster Mike did a thing. I guess I would call it a two-handed Euro scratch. It was before the Euro scratch came out.
It works really nice with a tone too.
Oh yeah.
Right.
It's easier with a tone. That's right. Yeah. I could do it with a tone. Let me see if I have a tone. Let's see. Here you go. I haven't done that scratch since 1993. Let's see.
Sounds like
That's it right there.
Get back.
There's no name for it, I guess. What else is there? Whew. Man, so much stuff. You know what? We have a school online, and no, actually, there was a video, a DVD. If you want to see all the scratches that a lot of us had come up with, but it's kind of mixed up with the world's scratches. But it's called Scratchlopedia. It's really hard to find now, but if you find it on eBay, I saw one on eBay for $100. Like, damn, Scratchlopedia DVD has 100 scratches. But now we're doing it all online now. D-Styles has a school. Big shouts to the Beat Junkies. What is it? Institute of Sound, iOS. Beat Junkies, Institute of Sound. Shortcut teaches on there how to beat juggle. D-Style's got a class on there where he teaches all these scratches. And I'm doing a free class on YouTube called Wisdom of Wax, youtube.com/ThudRumble. And I'm spilling all the beans on all the scratch secrets. And pretty soon I'm going to interview Quest on there. And we're going to get into some deeper stuff. But I'm also going to interview the Invisible Scratch Pickles on Wisdom of Wax. That is youtube.com/ThudRumble. Check that out. And what else is there? What do you guys? How about our Twitch audience? What should we talk about? Oh, Triple Overhead said he just caught the banana scratch. That's a Bay Area thing too. Now it's a worldwide thing. Let me see. The banana scratch would be this.
Whoa.
Okay, so this is it right here.
Wow.
Wait. So back in the days, there was a song called I don't know what's the name of that song. It goes banana rama boobama boobana boobama boobana banana boobama. In the 50s, it was a song like that, right? So then I had some drums and I tried to copy that, and so this is the banana scratch. So I did this in the DMC once again, since we're talking about DMC stuff. DMC 1993 to 94 with Mixmaster Mike. I did this thing, but it was with drums. That right there, but it was with a drum. Let me see. It's like puta puta puta. You see it on the DMC. They might play that little clip, but then later it turned into, You know what I mean? Kind of like going back and forth. If you had a drum kit, you have the kick and snare, whatever. That's that. The banana scratch. Someone I saw that on the Twitch chat here. Big shouts to the Twitch people helping me out. Ooh, look at this. We got Snake Eyes says Quest Speeder Scratch is here on YouTube. Let's see this. Oh my God, check this out, y'all. Okay, this is DJ Disc right here at the US. Do you remember this, Quest? Okay, what part of the video? Wait, we'll say that on the mic.
I remember this battle, but I have no idea if that scratch is on here.
All right.
Might be. I did do something else on here that was kind
Big
of.
shouts to DJ Disc. Oh shit! Look at Quest, man. Look at young Quest. Quest was way ahead of his time. I hate to say it, but I think Quest should have won this battle.
Me too.
Third place, I think he should have won this and went to the US DMC. Speaking of DMC, I think he got robbed.
I think I do a little elbow trick here.
He's going over everyone's heads. What? Straight raw style. Oh, this is hard, bro. How old were you here, Quest? And he's juggling hamster style. We gotta talk about that in a second. Woo! That's advanced right now. Oh, this is your signature. In the club, this is banging with that bass though. Oh shit! That's Bay Area. Should explain that one. That's original shit right there. Big shouts to DJ Quest. All right. So somebody said there were speeders in there. Did you do them in there? Not in that one, huh?
there's no
I didn't think
speeders
so.
in there.
But whatever you were doing, there was a lot of unique shit in there.
Well, it was a lot of like the early flares, like the double time stuff that sounded like fast transforming, but it was all flares. The speeder though, it was all line switch, man. It just something that you gotta be on like 10 Red Bulls. Yeah.
Let me say something about that. That's one thing about the Bay. We had funky scratching, the slow shit. We had some electro scratching, and then we had this other fucking double time shit too. So that's one thing that was unique about the Bay. And Tomcats mentioned that he was juggling hamster. That's a reverse fader. Why don't you explain the hamster fader? Everyone's like, what is this hamster thing? Tell us about that.
All right, well, check it, man. I don't know who designed mixers originally. So I just felt like, well, if the channel faders turn the volume up when you go outwards, shouldn't the crossfader do the same thing?
That's how I use it.
You know what I'm saying? That's what made sense to me, because you're going away from it where it should be 0 to 10, right? That's how the channel faders are.
Yeah.
So the crossfader should be the same thing.
Wow.
But I actually hooked it up like that by accident.
That's dope. And you know what? I have a disadvantage because I juggle normal, so I always have to hit the switch. You're good because you scratch hamster and you juggle hamster, so you can go right into it. That's
yeah, but I ran into a lot of trouble at clubs.
yeah, you gotta.
Anytime I've had to play, I mean, that's why clubs never became my thing, because then you go in there and then you got to like figure out how to unplug stuff, and people hated me when I would come through because I would always have to unplug the cables and hook up the mixer my way. But yeah, I ended up juggling and doing everything that I do, including like the entire channel strip in reverse. So it's just something that even Serato I use it in reverse.
Oh, that's nice.
So
that works, man. That's
just
dope.
kind of works for me like that. And
now we got the reverse switch. Some people call it the hamster switch. That's the same thing, really, and it's easier. Just it's all good. That's dope.
Man, it's kind of good if if you're learning. It's kind of a good idea to try different things. So, for example, switch the fader every once in a while. And try it the opposite way. Just it'll feel kind of awkward, but then when you go back to your normal, whatever your normal is, you're just gonna be better. Like it's almost like putting yourself through these challenges of for example, scratching with your weak hand for a week, and then you go back to the other side. You're just gonna be so much better than you were before that week, just because you kind of like something in your brain, something forces your brain to restructure and relearn everything that so that it just kind of reinforces everything that you already know by doing that, by switching the fader or whatever it is.
Yeah, I understand. I'm just now learning to scratch with my left, but Quest can scratch with his right and left, so that's
no.
that's pretty freaking good to me.
I mean, I think a lot of us that juggle have picked up some technique with the left, but I wouldn't want my left hand battling my right hand. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I could defend myself, you know what I mean? But that's about it.
Once again, we're talking about Bay Area, I guess, contributions to the scratch world. What else? What are we missing here? What are we missing? Teams, yeah, we talked about that. I guess we were, the Bay Area was the first one to win a DMC competition with the team, right? Big shouts to Mixmaster Mike and DJ Apollo. What is it? I want to say something about that. I remember we went to the we were called Rocksteady DJs, and then Mixmaster Mike and myself had to defend the title because Apollo couldn't make it that year, and we were called we were still Rocksteady DJs. We were about to be called Invisible Scratch Pickles, but Red Alert, DJ Red Alert was, and now up next we got the Dream Team, and we were looking at who the hell is the Dream Team? We're not called the Dream Team, but then Mike was like, yeah, call it the Dream Team. Fuck it, leave it as that, because that was, I think there was a basketball kind of thing going on. Fuck it, that's what we're called. We're like, we're not called that. What else is there? What could we talk about? Let's see. Mobile crews. Yeah, we had a lot of mobile crews, but didn't all the other... We can't be the only ones in the Bay that had mobile DJ groups. No. Jamaica, yeah, that's a thing over there. That's a thing everywhere, isn't it? Yeah, but we did have a big scene of mobile crews that would carry all the freaking speakers and crates of records. And didn't you have like a crew as well too, like that? Yeah. What were they called?
What the hell was it? Unique Motion.
Unique Motion, yeah. That's that 80s. We were called Live Style Productions, and we had Creative Images. That was another group we had. And what was your crew called, Tomcat? Kicking It Live, Ultimate Creations, Beyond, what? All that 80s shit. 80s names. What are we missing now? You could chop all that shit up, right? We got Antriks. He's gonna chop up this whole video and make it fucking just gonna take pictures and it's extended. Everything's gonna be echo. I don't want to miss stuff. What else is there? And then later we'll be like, damn, we forgot to say this and that. Where can they find you, Quest?
It's my website, djquest.com.
djquest.com.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And of course, I'm on Twitch here, twitch.tv/DJ Qbert. Twitter at DJ Qbert. And of course, I'm giving a lot of lessons on YouTube, youtube.com/DudRumble. Instagram at DJ Qbert. Are you guys on Instagram? Antriks is the producer of this video. Big shots to him real quick. What's your Instagram? Battle Av, yes. Oh, let's talk about that. Bay Area came out with battle records. Battle breaks, hamster breaks, bulletproof scratch hamster breaks. What else? How many volumes? There's like 10 volumes of it now, right?
Different ones. Yeah, wow.
Different colors and all that, hamster breaks. That was I think right before that there was a battle record called Simon Harris. And all the sounds were on there, but they were so far apart, right?
Yeah.
And then we came out with some records that all the sounds were right next to each other, and that made it a lot easier to use.
Remember Music to Be Murdered By?
Oh, that's Dan the Automator.
Yeah,
that's
like
another.
That was a record that we used to cut up, but it still wasn't like a battle record, but it had scratch sounds on it that we used to cut up. So
I liked it.
Good one.
Big shouts to Dan the Automator. That's another Bay Area thing. Dr. Octagon. Quest scratched on Dr. Octagon. I scratched on Dr. Octagon. Yeah, big shouts to him. Dan the Automator, producer from the Bay. He was a DJ before, and yeah. So look for that record if you haven't found it. I think I saw one was $100 for Music to Be Murdered By. How much was it? Yeah, it was $100. I mean, back then it was alright, but now it's like just because I guess it's a classic to find that. D Styles' records. What were they called? Heavy Petting Breaks. DJ Flair came out with a record. Hee Haw Breaks. The whole label. Anything Dirt Style. That. What else is there? What other break records came from the Bay Area? Oh yeah, and then there was a Hype Style with a Glenn Ari. There was a Tone record.
Where that tone originated.
What does that tone sound like? Is that the one that says, "Listen to this"? Is that the one?
I don't know if it has. Maybe.
Maybe, yeah. So yeah, D Styles came out with
like
a tone
one of the
record.
original tones that we would cut up.
What else is it? Yeah, it's a Red Label record. What's another one? You guys just came out with a new Hamster Breaks, right? Did you? You brought it over a couple days ago. That was I think they repressed something that was hard to find. The 33.3 Hamster Break, something like that.
Oh no, it's not.
That was a repress.
Original, actually.
Oh, that was an original.
That Too Fresh found.
Oh,
yeah.
Thank you, man.
So
Thank you. Yeah, we got to find a way to repress all these old classics.
So that record was reviewed on Herb magazine, and they said it was the Paul's Boutique of Breck Records.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
So find that Hamster Breaks.
3.5.
3.5.
Yeah.
What else was there? Battle Breaks, Bionic Booger Breaks, Toasted Marshmallow Feet Breaks, 100 mile per hour backsliding turkey cuts. We just came out with a new one called what is it? The Dirt Style 30th anniversary, but you can only download that on DJQbert.com or ThudRumble.com. You can download that. It's 20 minutes long of all the scratch samples, A through Z in alphabetical order. Yeah. And it's still growing. It's growing. If you download it, you can get the update where it's like, oh, there's more sounds in there. All in alphabetical order so you can find it. But, yeah. What else is there? Oh, man. Oh. I think the Bay is still putting stuff out. You know, I think it's kind of like it's a never-ending quest. What else is there? Quest got mixtapes out. You can get that stuff on his website, djquest.com. And he's also, Quest, you're working on some electro? Man, I can't wait to hear that, bro. That's going to be dope. Some electro shit.
I'm working on the feature.
Yes.
Yeah. Actually, it's some live electro with turntable, but, you know, incorporating some synthesizers and whatnot.
Woo! I went to his house, and it just looks like a space station over there. And we should videotape. We're going to do another interview with him at his space station. You got a name for your studio?
Reverse Techniques.
Oh! Reverse Techniques. The Bizarro of studios. Tomcat got, if you look on Tomcat's stream, add Tomcat. He's also here. He's a technician making all this work. Tomcat.
Oh, yeah. Tomcat.
DJ Tomcat SF, add him on here. He's got a freaking space station, too, on his Twitch. It's a microwave. That's a lot of EMFs. He got a 10 and shit. Oh, man, what else is there? What else is there? Oh,
I don't know. We should just cut it up and shut the fuck up.
Yeah. So I guess we're just gonna, we'll just freestyle a little bit. And thanks for listening to us on the Bay Area. What we offered, I guess, and we're still offering stuff. And yeah, big shouts to the Twitch audience. I guess we'll think of something as we're scratching. Right now, we're gonna demonstrate this new, this app on the iPad. The algorithm has made an app on the iPad where the scratching on here is super accurate. It's called DJ AI Pro, and we're just gonna freestyle for a while. And yeah, just I think I'm gonna do what Quest said. Just shut up and scratch. Joy. We have DJ Quest. Bulletproof Scratch that was in the house, Bay Area. Oh, mic is hot now? Damn. How's that? Too hot? Oh, he's back, yes. Guest DJ. What's your name, sir?
What's up? I'm DJ What's Up.
Oh, DJ What's Up in the house. Look a lot like Qbert. You guys related? All right. Snake Eyes said DJ Quest got a speeder scratch at 12:29. Give me that link. Where's the link at? It went up too fast. Where's the? I want to see the fucking link. I want to see the speeder scratch, man. This is ridiculous. Where is it at? Let me go. Where is it at? I want to see this freaking speeder scratch. I love the name of it, speeder. Where is it at? Where is it at? Give me that link to Snake Eye. Ah, here we go. He said 12:29. Okay, tell us if this is the speeder scratch, because I really want to know. Oh, I know why, because it's a tiebreaker. Oh, shit. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Let's see if you guys can see this. DJ Quest with a speeder scratch. 12:29. All right, it's coming up in 10 seconds. That's it right there. So, all right. So, the speeder scratch is him vibrating on the fader. Man. But there's no clicker on that mixer. So, he's doing on the fader. What? That mixer right there? Because I remember in the DMC, you can only use a certain mixer. You could use your own mixer in this battle. Wow. That's amazing, man. That scratch is fast as hell. So there's a scratch that Mixmaster Mike does called the, what the fuck, the Uzi. I don't know what came first, because that looks like a long fucking time ago right there. He might have did that before Mixmaster Mike. Sorry, Mike, I don't want to get you mad and shit, but I don't know. That's a battle between Mike and this guy. Who did it? Who did it first? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah? Did you? Shit. You know, I want to give a shout to Yeah. Yeah. You got that mixer? Oh. Oh. That whole time his mic was off. Okay, let's go back to this. So you have, there's a fader on this mixer. What kind of mixer is this you're using? It's not a DMC mixer?
I thought it was a 12A. I thought it was a Gemini 12A. Yeah. I think that was part of that series. I know the PMX 10 was Scratch Masters, right? 12A. I don't know if that was Scratch Mastered also.
So Mike didn't use the clicker. He was on the fader doing the Uzi scratch. You're doing it on the clicker, so that's a speeder scratch. Maybe.
Right.
Okay, there you go. So it's different then.
It sounds totally different.
Yeah. That's amazing, man. Can you do that on
Snake Eyes?
Huh?
Snake Eyes.
Yeah, big shouts to Snake Eyes for the
man.
history, man. That guy's a scratch historian. He really got the Snake Eyes. I just stole your joke and shit. Man, that's fucking amazing. Yo, everybody, that scratch. You know what? It's so fucking crazy. I want to hear that scratch again. Let's rewind that shit. It's like to think of that, and it's hard to do that shit.
10 seconds.
Damn! That shit is punk rock, dude. The fucking loud ass guy. 10 seconds, like shut up. That's something I would do. I'd fucking talk over motherfuckers and shit. But when you're really on point, you can go. I've heard him do that at the freaking, once again, that Manor Music Battle. I gotta find that video, man. Quest tore that shit up. Everyone was like, oh man, this guy, nobody wanted to battle after that. This right here, this is in Frisco somewhere.
DV8.
DV8, Club DV8. Shit. Howard Street. For those of you who don't know, Tomcat is was a how you call it, a promoter back then, and ran a lot of clubs in the day. At one time, you built one. You built a club, really? Oh, he held a battle for DJ Shortcut and Swift Rock. Rest in peace. Swift Rock is in heaven. He ain't resting. He's having a good time in paradise. Yes.
Those guys too. That whole crew was pretty sick.
What's it called? Supernatural Supernatural Turntable Artists. Realm, who's in there? Streak. Swift Rock. Deuce. Streak and Deuce. What does that combine to make? I'm just kidding. What did you say? I'm staying in their underwear. Where'd that come from? DJ Aqua in the house. What's up? Everybody follow DJ Aqua. Tomcat says, what's up, DJ Aqua? All right. Japan in the house. We're going to get back to the cuts. Everybody add DJ Aqua. Chill Will in the house. Snake Eyes. BB Joy, what's up? On Q in the house, what's up? Yo, DJ Aqua sent us a funny video earlier. That's funny. Everybody ask her, what's that funny video you sent? Yeah, it's the Noid. Needle drop. Look at these needle dropping and shit, man. Quest got too many tricks over here. So if you just joined us, we're just setting up stuff. We got our technician Tomcat here, and he's setting up a couple more screens. Oh shit! Don't! You're getting electrocuted! Scratch! 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 Usually, we like to use all the negatives into a positive. So if you ever get electrocuted, just hit the turntables. You're right. Quest got an idea to put the pitch control right here, because it's like, man, I gotta reach all the way over here. Why? Quest got good ideas. We're gonna implement that. Quest is designing his own new turntables coming up soon. Look out for that. Once again, if you're just joining us, we're just setting shit up with DJ Quest and Tomcats. The setup show on Twitch. I'm waiting for the break. I want to loop the break. The break is good to scratch to. Hurry up. Where's that break at? It's coming up. I can't wait. I'm gonna jump to it. See if this algorithm app stays on beat if I press a different part of the track. There it goes. Ooh. Shit. Quest has a good question. Tomcat, can you answer that? What did he say?
Question: what iOS requirements? I believe it's 4.0 and under. Anything newer, I don't think is compatible yet. They're working on it. You can check the iPad after. Someone's using it right now. Hey, you got a loop. It's all brand new, so. No power? We do? again, this is the setup show. We're trying out all kind of new gear. Oh, there we go. Okay. Snap, wrong one. Damn it. Got it? You got it? There you go. One more camera to go. Let's go. Got power? Yeah.
Gotta go to DesignerCon tomorrow. You wanna go? Wanna roll with us? We're going to DesignerCon tomorrow. Okay. Me and Calvin. I know it is last minute. I'm going to DesignerCon tomorrow. I think we have a show on Saturday and Sunday. No, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're gonna do 3 shows. You wanna go, Tomcat? Quest, if you guys are free. Oh, word, I hear that. But I'll see you guys out there if you guys are gonna be in LA area, Anaheim, near Disneyland. We're gonna be there. What you guys know about DesignerCon? What's up, BB Joy? You guys have a DesignerCon out in Miami?
I'd go, but I'm single, so I can't go.
What does that mean? Oh, word. We're gonna do just a heads up. Quest just said we're gonna do another Twitch stream with DJ Too Fresh, Quest, Tomcat, MCUB. We're gonna fucking have a party, bring some drinks, have some smoke in the air. It's gonna be wild. Be fun stuff. Tomcat said, let me roll through that day. Come through. Go to DesignerCon. If you guys got, how you call it, access to get to DesignerCon, I guess... Actually, if you don't have access, I could try to get you guys in. If you want to go to DesignerCon, let me know. I'll try to get you guys in. Direct message me on Instagram at DJ Qbert. Write me a message that you want to get in, and I'll ignore it. Nah, just kidding. I'll do my best to get you in for sure. You know, let me know. Let's see some of the homies here and shit. Word up. We got a very special guest coming through. This guy's name is Not Human. He's gonna come right now. Yeah, don't leave yet. I want you guys to kick it with him. This guy is, you know how like you have a how you call it, mentor or a guru type shit. This is our guru mentor guy out here in the Bay Area. Speaking of freaking Bay Area shit, this guy knows about electronic music since the high call. This guy was born in the 40s or 50s, something like that. I don't even know. But yeah, this guy knows about the origins of electronic music, and he teaches us all this weird shit that we never heard about. He's gonna be here in like 20 minutes, he says. Some of you guys know who Not Human is, right? Yeah. See, Snake Eyes know. Ask Fidel Records. That's right. He's coming through. This is gonna be like his first time here at the Octagon, so this is gonna be a trip. He looks crazy as fuck too, so I hope he's not outside hearing this. But yeah, dude is a wild motherfucker. You gotta see this guy. Just hang on. Not Human is about to appear. that again? Tomcat got a weird scratch. Go do that again. I don't get it, man. That's like wow. Once again, for the millionth time, we're using the iPad to mix with. Ah! I just got that. It's actually bigger than mine. DJ Quest is a special guest. y'all extra clean and crispy. Take you to heaven with those cuts. In the mix, DJ Tomcat, yo. We're just getting started. Not Human, up next. Alright. Not Human's about to come here. I think DJ Quest, you were signed to Asphodel, right? No? I could have sworn you were signed to Asphodel. Anyway, Not Human has a label. He's about to come here. This is our electronic music guru. Alright, so y'all, I guess Quest is about to bounce. Let's everybody say goodbye to DJ Quest. You got any last words, Quest? You want to say to the Twitch stream? We're gonna bring him back on in a couple days. Right, my man Quest in the house.
Peace, man. One love to everyone out there checking out the good old scratching electro. No plugging, man. They don't want no more plugs. They just want scratching. All right, y'all. Peace.
Oh yes, DJ Quest. I'm gonna bring him out the door. I'll be right back. Tomcat's here. He's gonna take over the driver's seat.
Quest had to take off. A special assignment. He'll be right back. We're waiting for our guru's coming in about. Should be here like 5 minutes. I think. Who's in the chat? Oh, we got Gil, DJ Feedback. Nicole D71. DJ BB Joy in the house. It's about 1:15 West Coast. DJ Pro Tracks. What in the world of waxy wonders going on here? Best morning coffee alert. Hey, nice. Yes. Yeah, I just hooked up 4 cameras. Let's see. This one works. And still tweaking the green screen. Yep. Right on, DJ Moist. Shout out to DJ Moist in the house. Do some pop lock moves. Okay, watch this.
Test 1, 2. We got special guests in the house. Not Human. Remember I was telling you guys about, sometimes you got a mentor or a guru. This guy is our mentor and guru, Not Human, the king of history of electronic music, and he still runs shit here in the Bay. Why don't you say hi to the Twitch audience?
Yeah, experiential engineering. How you doing, Q?
Test.
What's going on? Oh man, check this out. We just walked into this joint, man. Man, look at that. God, man, I'm just seeing the place for the first moment here. Yeah. Wow. So Quest was just here, right?
I want to interview Not Human real quick because this guy, you guys don't know, this guy has taught us a lot about electronic music. Yo, Not, why don't you introduce yourself? People don't know who you are here, and this is going around the whole world right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's
so
like
you're
1 million
live
people
out.
watching right now.
What network is this, man?
This right here, this is CNN Plus.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
I'm just
Okay.
kidding. No, this is Twitch, and
Okay, that makes sense.
this guy has taught us so much stuff about electronic music. It's ridiculous. I mean, Mixmaster Mike was signed to his label, Asphodel.
Right.
Don't talk about yourself.
But Clams of Death, remember that?
We did our first record, Clams of Death,
Clams of
Invisible
12
Scratch Pickle.
inch on Asphodel.
He's the guy
And so
that owned the record
I,
company.
you know,
yeah.
I was doing Asphodel, and then for decades, since the 70s, all in the Bay Area, all over Europe, all that with Recombinant Media Labs, Sound Traffic Control, Rhythm and Noise, all these events. So we also do a new thing in the last 25 years called Cinechamber, which
Woo,
is 10
that's psychedelic.
screens, 10 screens that surrounds the audience on all sides. You know, a VR mindset without the headset. Check it, and it's total. It's total surround sound as well. So it combines image and sound in a new experience. And so we do residencies with artists from all over the world.
You got some fans here. What do you call it? TJ Gray says, "Oh, nice. Recombinant Media Labs was amazing."
Oh,
What's that?
good.
Explain that.
Oh, yeah. So recombinant, but that was preceded by many events that we did over the decades. So in 1991, we were in the Ginza district in Tokyo, and we did the Sound
Tokyo
Traffic
House.
Control Tower, and that was a big tower that you walked in the room Panasonic put us up. It was a Pan Fair, and this was the giant tower. So it's like making a sonic airport where the audience are like members or like passengers on an imaginary runway, and so they roam around, and there was a sound traffic control tower in the middle of the room. And then we had about 800 loudspeakers in the room. And this was in 91, man. That was
You're
like-
too ahead of your time. You got some fans here. This guy, Space Music, says Asphodel.
who's that? Do
And
you
then we
know
got
the-
another fan
Do you know
here.
these names, kid?
Yeah, these are like, people
Oh,
that they
fuck
just come on
yeah.
here.
Oh, man, this
TJ
is
Gray
cool.
says, I saw Blixa Bargeld
Yes.
of Einstein.
Neubot.
Okay, tell us about that.
Einstein Neubot are one of the best, who I consider one of the best industrial groups from industrial music. You know what I mean? And they would use different industrial percussions, and they started back in the 80s going into the 90s, and they were from Germany. So in the first show they did over in San Francisco, which was here, they played right upstairs from the Mabuhay Gardens, which is the big punk club in San Francisco.
Yes,
They
punk
played
club.
upstairs in there. And then me with Rhythm and Noise and some other people opened for them, and that's when they first appeared. So Einstein Neubauten is a very important group from that time period.
Yeah, once again, if you just joined us, our music teacher is here, not human.
Yeah, we could talk all night, but I'm just kind of blown away by coming in and seeing the setup and
Oh, right on,
everything
man.
that's coming in here.
You know,
man.
I remember a long time ago, I had an idea for surround sound, and then you were
Oh,
like,
yeah, tell me
come to
about-
my studio, and you had this pedal where you would put your foot on the pedal, and the sound would go around all around the room like a 3D sound thing. You were
Right,
way ahead of your
and
time.
And you were using that, and that pedal was actually made in the Netherlands.
Oh, wow.
Right, and so these guys are figuring out. So you pull the pedal down, and then the pedal, you would go up and down, but it would also go from side to side.
Yes, that's right. All around the room,
So
the
you could-
speakers. It's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
It was
so
nuts.
you could bend where the sound goes.
And make
And we
the
also
sound
had
fly around.
the Buchla wands, like a conductor's thing, and you could move the
Oh, I
the
didn't know that,
electronic,
dude.
Conductor's baton.
Way ahead of
But
your
it was
time.
electronic, and you could move the sound
Fuck.
around physically like a conductor does an orchestra.
We got to do that again. When can
Yeah,
can
yeah,
that?
let's-
You
yes,
have that
of-
technology still?
Well, no, it's been updated.
Oh, point your penis anywhere. That's amazing.
Yeah,
Wow,
'cause you came
way
over to the
ahead.
studio. I have videos of you working those pedal things that we were just talking about.
Wow, that's
Yeah, yeah, no,
crazy.
it's
You have
insane.
video of me doing that?
I don't know if I have video. I have a picture. I don't-
Anything. I want to see that. That's
oh
crazy.
no, there's a picture of you because it's you on.
Uh-huh.
It's you doing it.
Now, what year was that? Because we had come out with a mixer called the ISP 07 Pro, and we could do the surround sound.
When was that made?
I don't know. It might have been after we saw you.
Well,
I think I bit the idea from you.
It might be right around that same time
Yeah.
period, because you could. See, the idea is we wanted to be able to move the vinyl.
Yes.
At the same time, you were using the pedal for
Oh,
different
it's
purposes,
amazing, yeah.
like spatializing.
I remember
or
that.
changing the processing on a
Fucking crazy,
sound
dude.
or whatever. Now, do you use pedals here? Or is it mostly just?
It's just, I mean, we could. I could set. I have a couple pedals in there, but I haven't really.
Have you used
gotten
them in
into
a
it.
long time, or?
It's been a while. I've been really just concentrating on what comes out of the
Uh-huh.
record with just no effects type of thing.
Oh, okay. No,
Maybe
that's
a little
interesting.
echo and stuff.
Right.
But man, you're
Yeah,
so
no,
way ahead
no,
of your time.
But this is a good layout. I'm liking this.
Oh yeah, we're at the Octagon. You've been to the Octagon.
Oh, yeah, yeah, of
But
course.
not at this one. Or,
Well, no, but I hear you. I mean, this you can bang this shit instantly. Man.
yeah,
This
it's
is
good.
really
It's good. The acoustics in the house. I could like everybody's sleeping, but I could turn this volume up in here. So this is amazing.
I see.
Yeah.
So, is this a daily or weekly broadcast, or how? Do
Oh,
you have
this
it
I
set?
just come on once in a while, but we do a thing on youtube.com/studrumble where we teach like secrets of scratching. It's called
Oh,
Wisdom
right,
of
right,
Wax.
right.
Then I come on Twitch and we just this is I kind of feel more at home on Twitch right here. You can
Yeah,
just-
yeah. No,
anything
Twitch
goes.
is great. Yeah.
Then there's
'Cause anybody
Facebook
can
and
plug
Instagram.
in at any time, and then you record these so people can go back and see
Yeah,
the
yeah. I'll
archives
take like
online.
a good piece and I'll put it on Instagram or
Right,
something.
that's perfect, man.
Yo, now where can people find you? Because you're like one of the most interesting
I'm the
people
mystery
on
man,
planet.
man. But I work out of a place here in San Francisco, which is down on 23rd and Mission,
Yes.
which is a block away from the BART.
Uh-huh.
And it's a place where we've done festivals for the last 7 years
Wow.
at Gray Area.
Oh.
And it's right near the corner, 23rd and Mission.
Yeah.
And it's a big room which has the scale for us to do festivals there, or the Cine Chamber, which I started to describe a little earlier.
Yeah.
Which is the 10, you go up a ramp and on a platform, and then you go in the room, about 100 people can watch it at a time. And that's where you're surrounded on all sides by screens and sound and sensory overload madness.
I love it.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's great.
I love it.
So,
I
of
love
course, we've been promising to do this for about 2 decades now, so we can get some appearances going there in the near future.
Let's do it. I want to get the Mofono in, all the like the Bay
Yeah,
Area
Mofono, yeah,
superheroes
exactly.
in there.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
No,
gonna be
we're
cool.
going to be discussing some of that stuff in a second here, but
Yeah.
boy,
And
this
who
is-
did you bring? Who did you bring with you? Who's?
Well, this is Philip.
Introduce your guy.
Yeah, Philip, and boy, Philip has a great history too. He's
Okay. I met him at the pet shop,
Oh.
getting dog food for my dog, and then he was like, "Yo, do you know a guy named Not Human?" I was like, "Hell yeah! How do you know Not Human? This is like." And what do you do now?
Here we go.
I work with Not on the festival, and we brought a bunch of Asian artists over in 2019 and 2020.
Nice.
Co-conspirators
Yeah.
Okay.
for the international criminal contingent that needs to come overseas.
Men in
every now
Black
and then.
right here, yo.
Because one of the festivals, like the one he's talking about, that was right before the pandemic, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they put the ban on people coming over from. We have people from Shanghai, and from from Beijing, from Tokyo, and all that in our 2019 festival, along with Morton Subotnick, who came again in June of
Morton
this.
Sabot. What you guys know about that
89
guy?
years old. That guy started in the 60s with
guy
synthesizers.
I
I
sample
played
a lot
you
of his
some
shit.
of that shit.
Oh, yeah,
in
you taught me
my-
about him, yeah.
I played that for all you guys.
This guy taught me and Mixmaster Mike about all kind of crazy ass weird electronic music
yeah,
from the 50s
weird,
and
but
60s.
it isn't just
and-
electronic. It's from all the genres.
yeah, sure.
Yeah, everything. It's just listening, man. And we're all nuts. We got huge collections, digital or analog, and we stack all that shit together.
Where can
and
they
share-
find
and
something
share the
online
sound.
just to look at right now?
How are you hooked up?
I mean, I could type in it right now. Sure. Let's. How do you spell that? Go ahead. Instagram. What's better to look at? I want to see.
well then you're the master of the Instagram. We have
Okay.
Recombinant
Let's go check it out.
Festival,
Check it out.
Let's do 2018.com because we can play you
All right. So where's the
video
search
from
thing
that.
at in here?
Because I was just on there.
Search. How do you spell it?
Oh yeah, no, he'll do it
Yeah.
He'll do it.
I type
I mean, in terms
one
of
letter a
IG,
minute.
because
This guy's faster.
those notices for the shows.
Okay, you
right?
guys gotta add this. I'm gonna add them. This is the nuts ass shit right here. This is like stuff we always wanted to work with because it's real psychedelic, and we like it like
And
that.
it's neo psychedelic.
What would
and it's
explain that? Neo and post psychedelic.
Inverted psychedelic. So you know how psychedelic
you
is all
talking
like
about?
bright colors
Go
and
ahead.
crazy.
What should I click on?
things? Well, there's many different styles of psychedelic.
Which one should I click on?
And
Click on, maybe go down a little bit.
yeah, go down.
That one, the one with that one, yeah.
This? Oh shit! Explain this one right here. What the? heck
Okay,
is
well,
this?
no, that's a visual. This is Ryoichi Kurokawa, and he's one of the people that came and did residency from us, and he's actually from Osaka.
Wow.
But then he went over, and now he's been in Berlin now for 12 years. See, that's a little, and that's just this is a little teaser, right, on what we were going to show at the Cine Chamber.
These are when I'm in the audience and you guys do this stuff, I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, well, see how it's rotating? Yeah. These are all just like real shorts. Because you wanted to look at the IG thing, right?
Oh my god, this is crazy. How many screens are in the audience right here?
Okay,
on the
then
walls?
right now there's see how it's moving up?
Yeah.
There's 10 screens in the
Oh, so you'd
audience
be
is
in the middle. Oh my god.
See? I've got some good concepts on that. Yeah. See?
It's ridiculous. Yes, I know. When I go to your shows, the screens are everywhere. I'm like, holy shit, I'm surrounded by...
Yeah, but you learn how
I'm
to
in another world
You're
and
doing
shit.
compositions for this setup in here. And this, you can use the whole room as your instrument
Ugh.
along with these kinds of
Fucking
instruments.
amazing. When's
So
the next one?
well, we gotta make it up. In
I'll do music
there'll
for
be
it.
some things in 2023, and right now we're checking out LA because we've never taken it down.
This one?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
is that the one with the mouth that goes... Yeah, 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 yeah.
No, that's a different one.
Oh, so, okay.
Okay.
That stained my brain. Whoa.
Do you know her?
No.
Tell. See, and these are just little notices that we pull out. Is there a Kurokawa one on here? Or pod?
Okay. Oh shit! What is this? Frisco Day 2. Oh.
Yeah, he came and played live. Check that shit out.
Oh, that's
boy.
bizarre shit.
Look at that. Photogrammetry.
But there's
And
screens
laser
around,
scanning
right?
and laser
Is
scanning.
there screens around
Yeah,
the
but
whole room?
oh no,
one big
this
screen.
particular one was on a giant. We have a 40-foot by 20-foot high screen in the venue.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's real. Yeah, like a laser projector, that kind of thing. It's called sub-assemblies.
Sub-assemblies. What a great name.
I know. Yeah,
Listen,
that's
even that tick, 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 sounds crazy.
yeah, tick, 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 tick.
The fuck?
And then pod blots, that one. Show that one.
Jesus Christ. What
Yeah,
else?
he knows. Well, these are just little notices of people that we've had.
Okay. All right. Yep.
Yeah, we're just going through the little list of a few appearances we've done.
What this?
Yeah. This is
okay.
pod blots. From
Who's the DJ at the band?
no, they're playing live. Everything's live. It's live visuals and live.
Good visuals. That's bizarre.
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be bizarre.
2020. So every year we'll do a festival, and sometimes we've done memorials for, like Don Bucco is one of the inventors of the synthesizer, along with Bob
Oh.
Moog. That was in
Wow.
2017.
Inventor of
so
the
we did a
synth.
whole memorial of several days over an entire weekend with him.
That's
so we'll do other
amazing.
events too. And then in 2021, we brought it back and we showed archives of selected Cine Chamber modules from the 2000s to 2010, and then another hour with 2010 to 2020 of all pieces, selections from pieces that we did in all of those years. So, there's a lot of content.
Fascinating.
Yes,
Fascinating.
yes. So,
So
anything else on here, Philip?
I mean, if you guys
these
want
are
to check
just
it out,
short blasts.
it is recombinant festival. What does that word mean, recombinant? Is that a...
Well, that comes from, the genetic thing, like recombinant DNA.
Wow.
Like
wow.
in your DNA. So I took it from that. So it's recombining different sources.
Uh-huh.
Like last June, we brought over, because it had toured in England at the
Mm-hmm.
Barbican and all these different places, called Gone Gone Beyond.
It's
Right?
amazing that you're a part of all this weird Amazing stuff. I
Yeah,
love it.
yeah.
It's so nice to meet you.
and
I mean,
there's
see you again.
Martin Subotnick right there.
Oh, he's the
See?
king of what do you call it? Psychedelic music from the '60s, right?
Right. He started
Pioneer of electronic.
So he worked with the
synths.
very earliest Buchla
Subotnick.
synthesizers. Yeah, there he is
What
playing
a name
live
too,
there.
Subotnick.
Yeah.
That's
It's
amazing.
kind of an electronic name too, the Subotnick.
Sure,
Yeah, you
but is
know?
that his real name too?
That's his real name.
Oh wow!
Martin
His real name
Subotnick.
is already a dope ass
It's
name.
already there. And he
Subotnick.
grew into that. I know. Subotnick,
Sick.
because it has that bot.
That's before
Bot
Kraftwerk.
yeah, that's
Way before
that's way
Kraftwerk.
Well, no, Kraftwerk. Remember, Kraftwerk started in '69 and '70, and we love Kraftwerk.
Sure.
I've seen them about 20 times.
Of
you know.
course, yeah.
Of course.
You keep getting me to go with you to the Kraftwerks, and I keep
yeah,
going
I
out of
know.
town
Well,
or
that's
whatever.
because sometimes they're in different towns or whatever, but
Yeah.
it's all good.
This is amazing. man.
Okay, so which other one?
I'm just clicking on anything. Let's just. I'm just gonna.
Oh, can we go to Recombinant 2018 website?
I'm just like, what? With some future bass stuff. Woo! China future bass. Wow.
See, it's all kinds of stuff.
All kind of shit. I love it. Whoa. Man, right on, man. This is amazing.
Yeah, a little blast. See.
So Recombinant Festival.
Just go
everybody
on
add that.
Recombinant 2018 Festival. Recombinant Festival 2018. Go on
And
that.
where is that, on Instagram or YouTube or what?
No, that's just on the net. Yeah, not on IG. It's on Recombinant Festival 2018. 2018.
Tell
That
me
gets
where-
you.
which one? Which one?
No, you got to go on the website.
Okay.
He'll point it out to you.
Oh, is there anything there? Is it that? This one? Okay.
Is that it? Because I was just on it
Transmissions.
about an hour. Okay, now scroll down.
All right.
Not that video. That video. Show that video.
Oh shit! All right, here
Now
we go.
check this out. Turn it up. Turn. Check this out. This is all live, real time. Herman called you.
Live,
Oh, yeah.
huh?
We'll
Wow.
check it. Seismic.
Damn. 2018. Wow, look how.
2018.
Oh my god.
Yes. Yeah.
That's a good sound right there.
So here are some visuals from what he does.
Oh, it's so fucking cool. Wow. The sound and visuals.
Yeah. See how it's all linked up.
Sometimes visuals are cool and the sound's shitty. This is good sound and good visuals. Whoa.
Makes all, see,
That's a model? I would have thought that was real.
Yeah, I know. There he
occurrence.
is playing live.
I remember him. I went to that one of those shows. You brought me to. That dude's cool.
I don't know if you saw this guy.
That was in Frisco. You brought me to that. Me and yeah. Whoa. What genre of music would you call this?
Well, this is mixed experimental electronic. And he, okay, see that? He's playing this live. This is all real.
Oh my god, what is that thing? A light on an electric. Whoa. That hit my heart, man. That was amazing. Oh my god, I want to go to this. What's the next one of this?
We're going to do the same version.
Yep, I remember this. Where's these guys from?
And then he built all this
Canada. Wow. Look at that. That's amazing. Looks like Doctor Strange and Spider-Man. Oh, man. That's so good. Amazing. This is art. Super duper art. Oh god. Ooh, look at that. What the hell's going on?
I don't know.
That's
Nobody will be spared. There we go, man.
You are the fucking king. Wow. So glad you came by today. This is
I know. This is ill.
the illest shit.
This guy's the
Oh my God.
There you go.
I'm
So anyway,
flabbergasted.
there's way more, but you got a good cross section of all kinds of different dimensions
Jesus
there.
Christ, man, this is crazy. I want
Yeah.
to see what the chat is saying about all this right now. Let's see. We got.
Well, if they can see it, like you can see
Yeah,
it, right?
they can
Because they
see
can
it.
go on there because you're all hooked up.
This guy said tech on acid. This other guy says PTSD afterwards. This guy says Dr. Pimple proper. This guy said holy shit. This guy said who dat. Once again,
Oh, I see. This is like the feedback from.
this guy said I need to shroom to this. This guy said I just pooped my butt. Some good comments, great comments. These are the exact comments we need.
No, real time.
Wow.
So anyway, every year we're doing stuff, and then I mean there'd be way more. We just brought over Vicky Bennett because we got a whole grant from the British Arts Council, and we
Jeez.
toured Senate Chamber in all these cities in England, and then ended up at the London Barbican in downtown London. That was just at the end of last year, like traveling during Corona.
This guy Alicat says, how does one apply?
Oh. Oh, yeah. We can be
Tomcat will
reached
send you
because
the
we're
info.
looking for people, interns, people want to plug into this shit.
Yeah.
And I'll talk to anybody. You just get a
Sure,
hold of me.
how do they find you?
Well, I have a email.
Oh, yeah, that's hardcore. We want to do email or phone number. That's hard. This guy is so gangster. He'll give you his phone number. Who wants his? Type in a 1 if you want his phone number.
Oh, yeah. I don't care. You can call
Type in
me.
a 2. He really? They're gonna.
Yeah,
call,
but- yeah,
they will
but-
call you.
but-
These guys are fans. They're gonna call.
Well,
you.
no. Just text me at.
Oh, they're not gonna do that. They're gonna send it
Well,
to spam
no,
mail.
because you text all your friends.
This guy said,
you
"Give us
can
your
call it.
email." This
Anyway-
guy said he wants Alicat, the one that was asking how do I apply, wants your number.
Yeah, I'll talk to people. I don't mind.
This guy.
Because we're always doing stuff and then coming up with new things, and now we're trying to move it around a little bit because we've been all over Europe.
On cue from
so
South
my,
Africa.
my text number is 650
Oh my God.
255 8947.
DJ On Cue from South Africa says, "Can I get the fax number?"
South Africa. Oh,
He
okay.
wants
I
your
like
fax.
South Africa. That's sick. Yeah, that's great down there, man.
Speaking of that, where is everybody from? Everybody's like freaking, how you call it, from different places on the planet. Where are you guys from right now?
You mean where these guys?
They're from all over Earth right now.
Yeah,
so-
right.
so-
Well, on planet Earth.
yeah, we're
But
all
where-
over the
where's-
Dallas, Texas, in the
So
house.
where are
Utah.
the people? Where are the people from Zektar and some of these other places?
Right. This
That's
guy's from
what I wanna
Poland.
know.
This guy's from LA.
Uh-huh.
Let's see who else.
And what's
We're
the
on-
name of that group you do with Mike? Zektar? What?
Oh, Channel Zektar. We have
Channel
me and
Zektar.
Mixmaster Mike have a little group called Channel Zektar.
Yeah, but I want to bring it back. 'cause
Yeah.
You,
Ooh,
you
the
guys
Netherlands.
played
Let's
Midway
do it.
and some
We're into
places.
it. Me and Mike are into it.
Yeah, man.
Jimmy Big Hands wants your email.
He wants my email.
Yes. Stockton in the house.
Okay. So it's not NAUT
NAUT.
at RML. The letters RML.
Yes. NAUT at RML. We got Australia.
No, at RML dash, like
Oh.
a hyphen.
Okay.
Cinechamber. CINECHAMBER.org. So that's not at RMLcinechamber.org. So anyway, so it's not at RML dash Cinechamber, CINECHAMBER.org. Okay?
I wasn't kidding. We got I told you we had a legend in here, not human, and everyone's like, "What are you talking about?" But a lot of you guys do know. So
Yeah,
that's cool.
but remember, I made a cameo in the Scratch movie, right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
That's
he was
right,
in the movie.
I'm in that movie.
Type in a 1 if you
actually come
seen Scratch.
If you've seen Scratch, there's a section where they come over to my studio, and I got all these synthesizers and people, and Invisible Scratch Pickles, the Executioners, all those guys were there. The Allies, if you remember them,
Oh yes.
from with Craze and A-Track and all
Yep.
those guys.
London.
They
in the
all
house.
came over to our place, and we had that place for over 30 years at the Bayview district in the warehouse district in San
That's
Francisco.
where I saw you. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
So we got
So
Santa
we had
Barbara
that
in
for
the
a lot of
house.
years until we had to get out of there in 2011 and 2012.
Oh, Australia in the house.
Because
London.
we did so many things out there for so many years, and that was underground San Francisco.
That was hard, bro. Yes.
Yeah, no, we
yes.
didn't want to publicize the place. It was supposed to be you just find out by word of mouth and all that. So it was very underground for a long time.
I'm
And that
gonna-
was kind of the quality of the space.
This guy's asking a question. What's
Yeah.
your favorite music experience?
Well, boy, that's a large.
You told me that Kraftwerk's concert was just out of this world. What do you
Well,
think?
I love Kraftwerk.
Okay.
I did see Jimi Hendrix.
Oh, tell us about that. Please tell us about
Jimi Hendrix
What
9
year?
times. What?
You see
Well,
Jimi Hendrix 9 times?
Yeah, 9.
Tell us about the craziest
Okay.
one.
Well, I was just growing up in the city of Seattle, right? And actually, Jimmy went to school in the same high school I went to, but he was way older. And then also, just in this last year, they did a centennial at Garfield High in Seattle, and Quincy Jones also went to that high school. So it was like the black high school in the middle of Seattle. So I grew up in that environment, you know. And then all my friends there were Aaron and Elmer Dixon, and they were in the Black Panthers during that time. And I grew up with them. They were, you know, my neighbors and shit.
Whoa.
So it was this whole environment in the Central District in the middle of Seattle. So I grew up in there, and they were all into one of my favorites, James Brown and Stax and, you know, Motown and all that shit. But when Jimmy came to town, they didn't know what to make of this guy. So he came to our gym, you know, and he had done his first gig, right? And he was all dressed in Orange Crush, and everybody was trying to give him drugs and stuff at the gym. And they never saw anybody like this before because they were used to the other kind of bands. And when they saw Jimmy, man, he was a departure from what they were used to. So eventually, in the years that followed, the crowd at Garfield not only got into him, but they became obsessed with him. And then even the Black Panthers were going to his final concerts in 1970 at the stadium, and they were all trying to get him into Black Power and all this shit. See, so, and I saw him at Winterland in San Francisco in 1968, and you know, in a variety of places, L.A., you know, up and down the West Coast mostly. So, well, you never forget that stuff. You know, when that happens. So that influenced me a lot
Did you
as
get
I
to
was
talk to
growing
him?
up. No, I never talked to him, never met him, but it was extremely close because he grew up just a few blocks from the house where I lived in Seattle, over there in that same area.
Where in Seattle did you live?
I lived in near the Madrona district. So it's near Capitol Hill.
You ever see the Bruce Lee grave thing over there?
No, I didn't. And his grave is not so far from Jimmy's, right? Did you go up there? Did you see that?
I saw, what do you call it, Bruce Lee's grave thing, but I didn't see Jimmy's.
Yeah. No, and they're near Renton, Seattle, and that's south.
Wow.
That's that's definitely there. So that was quite the time period. And then it went into the 70s and Kraftwerk. And I went to the first Kraftwerk show I saw.
Where?
Was in 1975 in the Autobahn tour.
What song was that they were doing?
Oh, no, that was when Autobahn came out. And that was their first single. And you know, Autobahn, if you sing fun, fun, fun on the Autobahn, ba, 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 Baran. Because Ba, ba, Baran was the Beach Boys. And they were so influenced by the Beach Boys as well as other things. And not too many people get that relationship.
Oh, shit.
So they showed up at a club called the Antriks in Berkeley in 1975. And that's just when they cut their hair and Autobahn was brand new. So they played all their early albums, you know, before Autobahn, which people don't hear those very much. You know, with records like Kling Klang and, you know, the different experimental phase before they started doing songs that you find on Trans-Europe Express and The Model and Computer World and all those albums. You see, that was all, you know, and Radioactivity. Radioactivity is amazing.
I got a question. Some of the vocoders they use, how do I get a hold of those to make music? Some of that stuff is just way out of the price range. You know,
and they are. They're very expensive.
Is there
they
like a
had
place
some special? No, I have a connection to those. They use some very
you
special.
had it at your studio though. You had all that stuff. In your studio.
I had a vocoder, not the kind. They had an exceptional one that they had someone help customize for them.
Damn.
I know.
Which song are you speaking of?
Because
on Numbers maybe.
Oh, Numbers was good, but I think the best use of
their vocoder
vocoder was what was that? Expo 2000.
We Are the Robots?
No, that's good too.
What I want to know what vocoder you think they did was the best.
Okay, the best is the first mix of Expo 2000.
And there's a vocoder robot on there. What's so good about it?
Well, it's just the articulation. Hey,
I want to watch
Philip,
that right
which
now.
vocoder?
I'm gonna go to YouTube right now.
That
and
was
look
on
for that.
Expo 2000. You might know that answer to that. Waldorf vocoder.
Let's just type in that track. I want to hear that. How can I find that? I wanna
Expo 2000. No, he can find it. Yeah, but you want the first mix, where it has the intro. Okay.
I gotta hear this.
No, but it's a really good vocoder on that.
Up, down, right here. Oh shit! I can't wait to see this. What the
Wait,
hell
wait,
are you
wait.
guys even talking about?
No, Expo 2000. That's
Here,
the name
Cling
of
Clang mix. This one or
it.
this
Not
one?
Cling Clang.
No, this one, yeah, that one.
That one? Okay, let's hear. This is
Is that
fucking
the
their
first
their
mix?
best vocoders. Oh, I can't wait. Tell
No,
me.
that's not
No.
it.
Okay.
No,
Go, go.
no.
You have to get the just Expo 2000. The
Okay.
original. Hold on.
Tell me when. I cannot fucking wait.
You know which one.
No, actually, delete Clean Clang.
Okay. Delete Cling Clang.
Yeah, there's so many. That's the problem. Kraftwerk had a lot of remixes. And I want the first mix they did on the Kraftwerk.
CD Maxi single.
Here? Oh shh. Fast forward. Where do I fast
No,
forward?
that's not it either.
Tell me when.
You
I'll
mean
fast
this,
forward it to
there's
that
so
part.
many versions.
Right here.
I think so.
And what do you like about this vocoder?
The original version was actually just vocal. And then the German people, that's what they paid like 3,000 euros.
No,
Whoa! I never heard that kind of vocoder. Really. What is that vocoder? A Waldorf Q. Nice.
this isn't the version though.
That's not the version? But it sounds the same.
But there was one where they had just a vocoder intro.
21st century.
Right there?
Then it goes into this.
How do you make that voice?
That speak and spell voice is a they doctor
Das
now.
21. Jahrhundert.
See, that's all
Whoa.
artificial vocals, man.
Sure, yeah. Love that.
No, it's great. No, it's the first mix, I swear. I mean,
This is the first track of the entire.
okay.
Damn. Sounds amazing. So I got a speak and spell. I use it on a couple tracks too, but
Oh, that's
process
good.
it even
I like
more.
that.
Like,
That's
I like it. Is there a breakdown or just the drums?
yeah. This is a slower track, but you wanted vocoder. I go here.
Nature, technology.
Oh, that's hard.
Natur.
Wait, let me rewind that. Hold on. That fucking voice is great.
Nature, technology.
Mensch. Natur. Technik.
Man, nature, technology.
Oh, that's good sound.
Mensch. Natur. Technik.
Oh, that dude sounds crazy. Okay. It does. It sounds better than any vocoder today. Okay. Check this. I'm gonna fucking look on eBay right now and see how much that thing costs. What did you say it was called? No, the vocoder, the Waldorf what? The Waldorf Q. How can I forget
You mean
that?
vocoder or the Waldorf?
How do you
Q?
spell Waldorf? With a P or PH or F or PH or
You know
F?
Waldorf synthesizers?
Waldorf Q. I gotta see this shit. I want to see how much it costs.
Okay.
Probably like $1 million.
No, I know they had one. It might be an offshoot.
Oh, it's right there. It's only 2 G's, but there's one that says 7,000. That might be the actual one.
Well, for something that Kraftwerk would use. 'cause
wait.
they had their thing.
That's it? This is
Well, I don't
right
know.
here?
I
Or
gotta
it might be the wrong
double
one.
check that.
You sure? That vocoder sounds nasty, bro.
No, it's
That.
yeah, but because there's so much you can tune the harmonics with it.
There's a software version called Lector.
What do you prefer, the software version or the organic one?
Well,
like
I don't
this?
know. We have to analyze it. You see, because you asked for the one the Kraftwerk.
I want to know what they're using. So this is it? This is it right here? It's not that expensive. Then.
of the vocoder. Really?
All right, you guys don't go buying this because I'm gonna try to get this.
Yeah.
Ooh, you guys are getting the info right now. This is
Yeah.
secret
this
info
is-
right now.
No. That's one of their best uses of vocoder on any of their
the
songs they
fuck?
ever made. And you weren't
Blah,
even
blah,
so familiar
blah,
with this.
blah.
You weren't so familiar even with the song.
Not at all. That
Yeah.
that
No,
blew
but
me
it's
away.
It's good because
What song? What year did that come out? That song?
In the year 2000, man.
Shut up. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's a new vocoder.
Yeah. Well, back then,
It's not
because
one of the-
because they used vocoder and other vocal effects on their
99.
Well, they
It's
might have
around
made
there.
it in 99, but Expo 2000 was they made it for Expo 2000, which was in that year.
Wow. It sounds good, man. That song. What's the name of that song again? I have to hear it again. sorry.
Expo 2000.
Expo 2000. I want to.
No,
That's
it's
freaking crazy. It was made for the 2000 Expo. Expo 2000 Craftwork. I'm sorry. I
yeah,
gotta-
but you have to find the right versions. Of
Now,
the
is,
song. not the William Orbit ones. I mean, he did some other good stuff.
Man, why would they take the voice out?
Here.
That's sick.
Here,
Where is it? Which one was it again? I'm so
had it
sorry.
there.
I had it. I fucking clicked it off on accident. Oh, look, they do it on live.
No, it
No?
sounds good live.
It doesn't sound good
because-
live?
No, because
Okay.
you hear the studio articulation. Just go back to that one you had. Did you bookmark it?
I didn't bookmark it, but I'm gonna try to.
Well,
find
no,
it
but
again.
if you went through history. On,
Oh yeah,
on
yeah.
your-
How do you do that? I'm not used. I
Hurry
use a
into
Mac.
Mattress
And now I'm on a
Firm's
PC.
Well, no,
Friday
but I
sale.
do it with a Mac
Shop
all the time.
Tempur-Pedic and save up to
That's too much info.
$500. Plus, get a $300 instant gift.
No, that's
And
just some
0%
ad for the
interest for
fucking
60
thing. Who's
months.
that?
I don't know what's going on here. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, here you go. Expo.
there. See the white? See the thing over there?
Okay, here.
There,
Single. Maybe.
there it is. There it is.
Ah, it's on. We're back to eBay and shit.
Well, whatever.
Dude,
But
that voice was nuts.
Can you
bro.
play that?
No, I don't think
Oh,
so.
well, then just
Go back to
YouTube.
YouTube. We'll go back to YouTube.
I have been prepared.
Just go
Here
back
we
to YouTube.
Yeah.
And
How
go
do I
Expo
go back?
2000 single or whatever.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, tell me where to go. I'm sorry. I got to hear that
There,
voice.
that one.
This one, exact one.
That's what we just played. That's
Okay,
one
then
version.
that's the one.
Mensch, Natur,
Dude.
Technik,
Plan, nature, technology.
What a voice.
I know. Isn't it?
Mensch, Natur, Technik.
A custom version of what? Do they do that voice again? What do I fast forward it to? I want to hear that again. Look at this. There's a big old mark here. Let's see. Oh, this is Oh, really?
Yeah, go back slightly.
Okay. I'm vocoder crazy.
Ambitions.
But I want to make my own words.
Go a little back. Go back a little.
Fucking voices and shit.
Three,
No, go back further. Just go back to where it's a pause. Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
Right around there. Which one? That? Oh, yeah. Their production is. Oh, listen to that.
Ambitions.
You sure that's not just a guy with a deep voice?
No. Take it back.
Nature.
Oh. Once again, if you guys are just joining us, we got our music guru here. I know a lot of you guys have mentors and people you look up to. We look up to this guy, Not Human. He teaches us all about this weird ass sounds that we are not aware of.
Well, they were asking about a vocoder track.
Clink Clank. Oh, so their studio is called Clink Clank Studios. That's all right. You can find that on a regular vocoder. It's the deep voice that trips me out. Where? Tell me when. Right. Sound like that. I want to hear that deep guy again. This is a big mix. This guy saying, have you heard of calm trues or tobacco? Calm trues or tobacco? Is that something like a robot?
Maybe. But I know about Comtrue's stuff.
It's the noise says tobacco uses a vocoder. But which one though? Like which one? Like something unique or this vocoder I'm hearing is this is regular to me, but that other shit, that deep voice, that sounded kind of different.
Well, I mean, I could go to the party instantly, but I don't. This version of it.
Guys, this is a different version now. Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Technology.
That sounds sick. Hold on.
Man.
Nature. Technology.
Mensch. Natur. Technik.
That sounds intense.
Nature. Technology.
Mensch.
That one.
Natur. Technik.
I love that shit. That sounds like a German speaking spell, probably.
But it has this other timbre, this underneath sound.
Yes. A circuit bent.
Well, yeah, because they would have different technicians that would help them create customized versions of things that were more mainstream. And like them, they had one and I had one back in the day in the 80s, Synclavier, which was a digital.
Oh my, that's a $10,000 machine. How much are they now?
The one I got was $40,000.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a
Philip's
house.
right.
A Synclavier.
So me and Neil Young had the first ones in California.
You and Neil Young
had
the first ones in California. Oh, just me and Neil Young had the first ones in California.
Yeah.
That's all.
Back in
Not a big deal.
1981.
Yeah.
In 82, because back then it was a choice between the Fairlight.
Oh, I remember that
sampler thing.
Herbie Hancock used that.
And then the thing about the Synclavier, yeah, Herbie might have had one, but the thing about the Synclavier, it had FM synthesis, but different than the Yamahas, right? Like big sounds.
Is that Art of Noise used that? What did
yeah,
they use?
and Art of Noise did use the Fairlight
on Beatbox.
and I saw that live.
That song, the Shortcut Juggles, Beatbox, is that a Synclavier or a Fairlight?
No, if Art of Noise was all Fairlight.
Wow. And how much does the Fairlight cost now?
I don't know what it would cost now, but I wouldn't recommend it now. There's a lot better things now.
Like what?
But Synclavier.
What's better than that?
Synclavier. Well, I was just finishing about the Synclavier had sampling and synthesis together.
Oh.
So that you could, it was an IBM computer that they customized with their software, and then you could mix the softwares together. So it had mono sampling or polyphonic sampling, depending on which model of the Synclavier. So I had Synclavier 2 and 1 in the first version that came out because they upgraded them. So I used that for a while, and I took it on tour.
It's amazing.
Back in those days, yeah.
If you're just joining us, we just got a raid from Flatulent Gonad. We got our music guru here, our teacher. Not Human is in the house. I wish I had my little clapping sound effects.
Oh, well.
Hey, right on. There you go. They're here. All right. Thank you so much.
Whatever that is.
And we got Philip in the house. These guys
run
the
Philip's
recombinant.
here. And Philip also has a group that he works with that he does music.
Yeah. What are they called?
Yeah.
What's the name of your group?
Well, there's Stir TV, but you also you've played in festivals. You've done some stuff, and you can tell them a little bit about your situation. Oh, Stir TV.
Sure,
okay, talk about that. That's fine. That's fine.
All right, my man DJ On Cue with the fake biddies.
Excuse me. Oh, we're gonna bring it up. Philip's gonna bring up.
Oh, you want to type
and because he's hooked up with people in England and in Berlin. Yeah, because this is like an interview series. Yeah.
It's an interview series, but it's in an interview that we asked them to show their favorite clips.
Yeah, and you know which ones are
STRRR TV?
Yeah, Stir, Triple R. Yes, like the Triple R. And that's
Here you go.
Yeah, when I first met Philip, this was always going off too. Yeah. Yep. Because he knows and they do a lot of different interviews with different artists, and the idea is.
This is one of the more famous interviews.
Now who's this guy?
He's
Yeah.
the bouncer at Berghain Bar.
Okay.
At Berghain in Berlin.
I must try to get into that club that he bounces at, and he didn't get in. How come? I don't know. It's
Well, no, they just look at people when they
look at
come in
people,
the door, and they say, "Okay, you can go in, you stay out here."
Shit. If you got a bad vibe, you can. Oh, look at that. That's weird.
See, those are all the names. See all those names? There's Stir right there. Yeah, Stir TV,
Stir
curated
TV.
by humans, and I'm not human. So there you go.
What
That's
the
how
hell?
we can
So are you
sync it
allowed?
up.
You're.
We're kind of like sort of anti-algorithm. Instead of having algorithm, we have humans.
Oh. Sorry, iPad.
Well, it's okay. We like the iPad too. We're down. We're down with that shit. 3 R's. ST triple R TV.
So there's a lot of good shows.
Yeah.
You can watch this intro. This is our bouncer in this famous club.
Wow.
Ich habe
Ja.
die Nightclubbing-Version von Iggy Pops Titel ausgesucht. Stimmung, Musik, Bilder.
Well, you know where the parts are in this. No, he's an odd one.
Sven Marquardt is one of Berlin's most iconic celebrities. As the doorman of both the legendary techno clubs Ostgut and Berghain, Marquardt is probably Berlin's most notorious gatekeeper of all time. Although less known to the public, he is also a prolific photographer. From 1982 until the fall of the wall in 1989, Marquardt became a chronicler of intense subculture of the German Democratic Republic in East Berlin. After the reunification of Germany in 1990, he ceased working as a photographer for nearly 13 years, only to reignite his career fervently in 2003. Since then, his black and white photographs showcasing scenes of lust, violence, and passion have exhibited in galleries and museums throughout Europe.
What are these little snippets of the different? What's that?
Hallo, wir sind hier bei Stir
Oh, I'm
TV.
fine.
Mein Name ist Sven Marquardt, Fotograf seit 30 Jahren ungefähr. An Berlins Clubtüren stehe ich seit mittlerweile auch 20, 25 Jahren. Ich habe auf YouTube für euch meine Lieblingsclips, Filmausschnitte, Dinge zusammengesucht, die mich inspiriert haben, beeinflusst, meine Arbeit, die Gefühle auslösen. Und es geht dann auch gleich los mit Levin Goes Slightly in der Iggy Pop Version von Nightclubbing.
Well, it's just a short. It's excerpt stuff, but I like that Iggy Pop track. Oh yeah, fuck it. Yeah, he got in. He got in the door.
Zu sehen war jetzt Madonna in Co-Produktion, Regie Stephen Klein. Für mich ein toller, großartiger amerikanischer Fotograf, dessen Arbeit ich irgendwie schon seit etlichen Jahren verfolge. Madonna hat mich, wie so viele sicher in meiner Generation, ewig begleitet.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, you know. Well, there's Ryuichi Kurokawa who worked with us.
I mean, I've got a question. You can't get in this club for what reason? He just looks at you. What is it?
It's kind of like this thing where he...
Oh, you did Blue Yang?
I did Blue Yang, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can just kind of feel it if you should belong there, type of thing.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with how rich you are.
What did he say about Elon Musk? That
No, it was on the news. He was like, Elon Musk, we can check the news right now. Did Elon Musk get rejected from Berghain?
Well, then he was the
Elon Musk
gatekeeper.
refused- Okay. Yeah.
See, there we go. But that was
According to one
fast.
Berlin collector, club bouncer Sven Marquardt was the one to turn away the tech billionaire. So that's the guy we just saw. Yeah.
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 And
I
then
mean,
what?
that's what they say. It could be he just was too big of an entourage. You know, you just don't. Yeah, you can't bring all those people in. This is the Lu Yang. This is the.
Yeah, that's who we showed.
So she's a really cool.
No, I like her. She's done a lot of big exhibitions. She's in the art
Living
world.
between Beijing and Shanghai, where she was born, Lu Yang is an internationally acclaimed multimedia artist who combines in her installations video, sculptural elements, and soundtracks made in collaboration with ever-varying musicians, among them Gameface and DJ Calvia. In her works, she explores neuroscience, mortality, and religion. Her imagery borrows equally from pop culture, religion, and technology. Her installations can be immersive and overwhelming to such an extent that you have to watch them multiple times, like you would consume a music video or a futuristic educational film. She has exhibited at the Venice Biennale, the Centre Pompidou in Paris, and was announced as the 8th BMW Art Journey winner during Art Basel in 2019.
我是陆瑶，然后我现在在柏林和 Stir TV 一起，然后想给大家介绍一下我自己的作品。那我们现在开始第一个。
Yeah. 起動してください。では始めましょう。
うわ
では始めましょう。
すごいな。
たまらないな。
何？
嬉しい。
マジかよ。
最高だ。
やるやる。
やれやれ。
STRRR.TV if you want to see more of this. This is crazy. You can only play this game at her show. When does she have a new show?
たまらないな。
All over the world. And the artist's name, what's her name? She's a Deutsche Bank Artist of the Year. Wow. How long did it take her to do that?
那我们现在看第一个作品叫 Uterus Man，然后 Uterus Man 是我在2013年制作的一个作品，这是我所创建的自己的 superhero 体系里面的第一个英雄角色，然后他的性别属性，他不是男的也不是女的，然后他的所有的就是 super power 全都是和 Uterus 有关的。然后这件作品做出来之后，有很多人会质疑关于什么女权之类的这些问题，但其实这件作品和那些都没有关系，只是我对于性别在这个社会上的一个讽刺。
It's like not a normal video game. I like all the art in there. So freaking crazy. Yeah, the way she's thinking is just super advanced. Oh wow. Oh my god, this is amazing. Look at the way the eyes are going. Diagonal stuff. Wow. Fucking brains and shit, guts and this is so good. Let me know if she needs any scratching music. I don't want to work with this person. This is awesome. What? Oh, I'll do it for her. Whatever she needs. I'm whatever. I'm down. This is that type of shit I want to work with. Tell her. What's up? I'm blown away by this. This is right up my alley. This is so advanced. I'm like your biggest fan now. I want to work with you. Whatever you need from me, I got you. Oh my god. This is weird, man. You got it. You got it. Let's do it. All right, y'all. We're going to manifest me working with this artist. I can see myself playing music for this shit. Whatever you need, I'll do my best and make some music. I can make some music over this. Is that all her face right there? Ah, so psychedelic. Woo! Oh yeah.
If you get helpers, you can move faster. Yeah. If they
Looks
do her,
great.
because she's the art director.
What were you saying? The new stuff looks more what? Really? More positive. This is amazing. I like the grit, the dirt, and all that. It's amazing. Oh, I like this right here, the raw style. Older stuff is crazier than this? Oh man, in that case. Jeez. I like it a lot. I like it a whole lot. I can't take my eyes off the screen. It's so weird. Are those nut sacks? Those are nut sacks, gotta be. Yeah, it's a lot of good stuff. This is like ice. What's that? Eye candy? This is like ice sushi. Yeah, this is straight up. It's amazing. Oh, what? iSushi.com. This is crazy. Wow, look at that thing. Oh my god, look at that shit. What? That is amazing. I love it, man. Thanks for coming by. This is crazy. So much shit in there. I love that she loves detail. I like to do that. Sometimes I'll make songs like that just with all kind of shit in it. Yeah, what do all those words mean? I love that there's all those words. This is so alien and shit. What? A brain scanner. Look at that thing. Oh, man.
She's going to explain it now.
Oh, what? Oh, man. I love her interview, too, because she uses that.
No, it's very interesting style for the interview.
Yeah, this is good. Original. I like originality. Lu Yang. Damn, I'm a big fan. Can you find her on Instagram or something?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just Lu
Young Asia.
Lu Young Asia. All right.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, that works.
Yo, listen, guys. I'm gonna have to go to LA in the morning. I'm gonna have to go to sleep right now. I gotta wake up. It is 2:22 exactly. But wow, man, thank you guys for coming by. And once again, where can they find you?
好，然后这个游戏的第二。
I guess it's the connection's really slow right now. STRRR.TV. You can see it on the little logo on the upper left.
www.strrr.tv.
It's at Stir TV. STRRR.TV. At Stir TV.
And then they can find you at Recombinant?
At Recombinant Festival.
Well, yeah, but my thing is at rmlcinechamber.org. I mean, for how to connect with.
And also, not so wild that he gave you his phone number earlier. Just rewind the video and you go get his phone if you really want to get in touch with the master.
Mandela, that's that other piece.
Delusional Mandela.
Yeah,
Jeez, that
that's
sounds
a good
nuts
one.
already.
I like that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to sleep. I gotta wake up at 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock actually. Before I gotta go to LA. I'm going to DCon. Anybody going out there? Let me know. I'll try to get you guys in if you guys can't
So
get
what's
tickets.
DCon?
DCon is how do you describe that? It's like you ever heard of Comic Con?
Yeah, of
but
course.
this one is for toys only.
Wow.
All
For
the
toys only? I
world's
didn't know
greatest
about
toys at Designer Con fair. It's a toy fair.
Really?
Let's listen.
That kind of stuff?
Way more advanced than that. That's like old school stuff. Those little my little robots. Let's look at it real quick before we go. Let's look at designercon.com. You know what we can do? Maybe we can.
And where's that held?
This is in Anaheim. Maybe we can do some music. Do whatever you guys do. Combine it with the DesignerCon stuff.
Next year, huh?
Yeah. Oh, this is not DesignerCon.com. Let me see.
No, that's something else. That's something else. Did we?
DesignerCon Anaheim. Let's see what it looks like. A lot of famous, how do you call it? Toy makers are going to be there. Oh, look at this giant Gundam. That's going to be. I can't wait to see that. That's last year probably. That's 2019. But you get the idea, yeah.
They might not have had it for a year or two.
Yeah.
Because of the corona.
It's going what? Sunday, Monday. I'm sorry, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. No, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm doing 3 shows there. at
Oh,
DCon.
really?
Yeah.
What kind of set? Just
Just like I'm gonna play like hip hop and electronic music and whatever.
Okay, I
but
hear you. Okay.
but yeah, a lot of great artists are gonna be there, so I can't wait.
Oh yeah, that'll be a good intersection.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like an art exhibit.
It is. It's a total art, toy, advanced stuff. Exactly like the stuff you were playing. It's kind of similar, but in toys. Toys of what you guys were showing me in the video.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I mean, stylistically, there's
Oh yeah, we're all like connected and we're all doing
oh,
a telepathic thing around the planet.
Yeah,
you know.
sensibility.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Telepathic universe.
You got it, brother. You know what's up, yeah, man.
Yep. Bang on.
Oh yes,
good.
oh yes, we're all
Because
connected.
we still, when you back, because we still got to talk about that other shit.
You got it. All right, y'all. I love you guys. We're gonna raid out. Who are we gonna raid out to? Let's raid out to someone not
we're
human.
still on the network here?
Yeah, we're gonna say goodbye to all our homies
yeah,
here.
man. Yeah. Adios.
Adios, y'all, and keep spreading that love out there. Let me raid out to. Who should we raid out to? Let me raid to. Real quick before we go.
I'll need a link to this, but I'll get it. You know, that'll be good.
Let's see here. Let's go to Twitch right now.
And this is through Discord and all that shit.
This right here?
I don't know.
Oh, this is a twitch.tv. Twitch.tv/DJ Qbert
Oh yeah,
is
because
my
you
page.
can access it through these networks.
Yeah. Let's raid out to Aqua right here. This is our homie. Yeah, let's go out to her.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. All right, y'all.
Do you guys know about Victoria Shem?
What's that? Tell us about that.
Go on. Maybe it's on the Beyonce site, but Beyonce ripped her off. But we work with her here.
Oh, what?
No, with the.
Whoa. Advanced stuff. All right, y'all. Not human. We're gonna get back with this guy later. This guy's a legend, and he's here. I can't believe this right now. All right, y'all. Later.
Oh, so funny, come on, bitch! Thank you so funny!
So, like...
Thank you so much.
Yeah, this is
oh, wow, oh my gosh. DJ Qbert in the building! DJ Qbert! Rated! Thank you for your raid, Qbert!